What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Mikey Hot Takes, and I'm back for the second time today. I took a little nap, not a great nap, not one of those naps where you're like feeling great after, where you're just ready to go. One of those naps where you feel like you could sleep for the rest of the night. But we're back up because Mets Game 3, no matter what, we're watching it, but we're bringing you the live stream. And yes, Shane himself is back, starting the stream on his phone, but don't let that fool you, ladies and gentlemen. This man is awake. It's Game 3. He has no choice but to be awake, all right? And Shane, how are you feeling tonight after last night's win and after we had quite a few adult beverages on stream? I'm not shying away from them tonight, but I'm also not going to be pounding them.
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, wow, I don't like that stat that they're showing me for Joe Musgrove right now. 22 innings, 1 run allowed in his last 22 innings. This is his first start. All right, that's not too great. Not a good start. Not a good stat.
Joe Musgrove. I own Joe Musgrove in fantasy, so I've been following him.
You know he's good?
He's definitely good, but he's hittable. Like, he has days where you can get to him. I just don't know if the Mets are that team that's going to get to him. This could be a very tight late game. We've had 2 blowouts, more or less, the last 2 nights. 2 games that were over before the 7th, 8th, 9th inning. Although we did have a little Ottavino scare in the 9th. But that being said, it was a 4-run lead.
I almost forgot about that scare, actually.
But that being said, I think tonight we get a really tight game. And I'm not happy about that, to be honest with you. I'd like the Mets to blow them out in 3 innings so then me and Shane could write this game off in the 5th, possibly get to bed earlier. But I doubt it. We're here for the duration. No matter what, we're going to watch the game. So we're bringing it to you on YouTube. Hit that like button. Shout out to all you guys popping in. Let's go Mets. And I also want to give a special shout out early on before the game starts to James Kelly. He was up here this morning in the Giants stream, which if you haven't watched, go check the VOD. It's up on YouTube. Our biggest stream to date this morning. Your boy waking up half asleep, waking up talking about Giants Packers, and I'm glad we did because the Giants got the W. But shout out to James Kelly. He predicted his Jets to get the W today. And I said, I don't think so. I got to be honest with you, though. Third string quarterback kind of changes the entire outlook. Look at this guy. This guy's got multiple uniforms. He has to change, just like me, except I'm changing for the camera. This man just was wearing this Jet jersey for
Big win today.
New York sports is on fire. Let's see if the New York Mets can keep it going tonight. If they don't, we're all going to be upset. I mean, this team we all think is better than a wild card appearance. They have to go out and prove it tonight. It's a shame they have to go to Game 3 in the first place with Bassett. Not that Bassett isn't someone you like or trust, but you have Scherzer, you have DeGrom. You think you could finish that out against the Padres without Fernando Tatis Jr.
I like Bassett tonight. I do. I like Bassett tonight.
This is an even pitching matchup as far as I see it. It's bona fide, probably 2 of the best number 3 starters in baseball going tonight. Musgrove, I think, has better stuff, but I think Bassett might be a better pitcher.
Deep too,
I think Bassett might mentally have a better makeup in a tough spot than Joe Musgrove, especially a hostile Queens. Bassett will have the crowd behind him, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes tonight. I'm optimistic. Baseball is a weird game. One day you lose, next day you win, and everything changes. Friday night, I was miserable. I still am disappointed in Friday night. I mean, we shouldn't be in this position, but here we are. Bringing you 2 streams instead of 1 this weekend because of the Mets' ineptitude on Friday night. Here we are.
Looks like Musgrove can only hasn't been going too deep in his starts. Looks like 5.
We got a Kelly family reunion. In the chat, shout out to Tom and James, 2 of the most loyal subscribers and followers we got on Mikey Hot Takes channel. I'm sure we'll get one of you guys or both of you guys on eventually. Logistics and whatnot. Make sure you hit that like button if you're just popping in for a second. I don't expect to hit a record today. I feel like baseball is just not as rabid as NFL reactions because it's a slow process. There's a long grind. But if you're happy enough to pop in for us for a second tonight, hit that like button. It does help other people see it. Start a little fire. Last night we did hit our like record. We had some quality over quantity last night. We had this. I was thinking about this after the stream. It shouldn't be the Shane Gangers. It should be the Shane Train.
The Shane Train.
Right? It has to be like members of the Shane Train. Yep.
Yeah, hopefully once this game gets going.
Hey, we got a long night ahead of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna have one of those Stellas.
There you go. Maybe go for the Montauk because I like the Stellas more.
Yeah, I kind of hate the Montauk.
All right. Well, there's only one left, and nobody sent me cash yesterday. So what do you want to do here? All right. Well, I've heard that before. No, I'm just kidding. I've heard that before.
How much was it?
I'm joking. It was like $23 for a 12-pack delivered. I mean, got it delivered.
I'll give you $10.
I got it delivered. So. No, absolutely not. We provide the beer for our town here at Mikey Hot Takes. I do not want your $10. Thank you for the Shane train alone paid for your service. But here we go. Chris Bassett takes the mound, top of the first.
What's the lineup? I actually wasn't.
Let's read the lineup really quickly.
Lineup read.
I got it. The only baseball game on the slate today. The Phillies finished their business.
So they got the Braves, the Phillies, or who they?
The Phillies are playing the Braves, and the Mets will be waiting. The winner of this will be waiting the Dodgers. The Dodgers will be waiting for them. Excuse me. Nimmo, Marte, Lindor, Alonso, McNeil, Canna, Vogelbach, Escobar, Nido. So Vogelbach in for Ruff is really the only change from last night, that's the only change from last night in terms of the lineup
Mets,
players. We got Profar, Soto, Machado, Josh Bell, Cronenworth. Will Myers is playing tonight, your guy.
Okay.
Hai-Sung Kim,
Myers.
Trent Grisham, the Met killer,
Trent Grisham.
and Austin Nola again behind the dish for San Diego.
Trent Grisham can't show his face in this city after this series. Not that anyone would recognize him.
Cheers to everybody out there. Have a good Sunday night. I hope you had a good Sunday so far. Cheers, Shane. Let's do it. Poor etiquette. But at the end of the day, I'm still riding the high from this morning. The Giants W. If you didn't see it, amazing day for the Giant fans and myself. Just really, you beat Aaron Rodgers with no healthy receivers. Nobody knows anybody on your team. And guess what?
Who is the top receiver now?
Basically, I don't know, David Sills, Richie James, Daniel Bellinger. Do you know any of these guys?
Nope. I know David Sills, maybe.
David Sills was a good college player, but he's a very slow-footed white receiver.
I keep thinking he's Kenny Stills.
Oh yeah, no, Kenny Stills is good. I would take honestly. Where is Kenny Stills? Is he ready to play?
He might be. Get him off the street.
Actually, the Giants should be getting hopefully a couple of receivers back. But anyway, let's go. New York sports can have a chance to have one of the best Mondays in recent history tomorrow. You could have the Yankees, the Mets headed to the division series. You could have both football teams in winning positions and trajecting up. You have the Knicks blowing teams out in the preseason. Yeah, I said it, the Knicks. And you have New Jersey's Brooklyn Nets getting blown out every preseason game. So everything is going great as far as if you ask me. If you're popping in for a second, hit that like button. Now, I love to ask for it, but we're starting up brand new. The more people that are involved early, then I'll stop asking one day, I promise. But from the ground up, you got to ask for handouts.
Toby,
what's up?
Blue Jays. Oh, Blue Jays lost, right?
Tough loss yesterday.
Rest in peace to your Blue Jays,
The
Toby.
Blue Jays kind of bottled it yesterday.
Rest in peace.
This could be our funeral as well.
You still have free healthcare, though.
Hey, you are from Canada, so
Yeah.
look at it from that perspective.
Damn.
Hockey season around the corner.
Yes, sir. Next week.
Just going out on a limb. I don't know anything about you, Toby, but I'm assuming you like hockey. Sorry. I
Thursday.
Profiled you. Leaf fan?
Hopefully not. I don't think so.
Oh, you don't know?
I don't think a Leaf
Toby,
fan.
what's your hockey team if you have one?
Put it in the chat. I forgot. I don't think it's the Leafs.
Mariners are a sleeper. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody's a sleeper once they get into the division series. And I think the AL is kind of the AL series I'm more interested in because I think they are wide open. The Guardians are a bad matchup for the Yankees, if you ask me.
Really?
I think so, but I still favor the Yankees, but I think it might
Guardians have good pitching, right? Starters.
I mean, they have Shane Bieber, who's coming on.
Clevenger,
We're underway in the top of the first.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
Chris Bassett starts the first pitch and misses outside to Jerickson Profar, who
Have
has
a good series.
Yeah, he's hit the ball hard a bunch of times in this series already.
3 for 7.
And that's ripped. Lucky enough, that's right to Starling Marte, but that ball was absolutely ripped by Jerickson Profar.
We know Bassett's a contact guy, though. We know that, isn't he? He's not a. He doesn't. You're not gonna see 11
up,
Ks
Simon?
out of Bassett. Slime. So, buddy, I was just with watching the Jets.
Oh,
in
there we
Brooklyn.
go.
Yeah,
So he's riding the high as well. Shout out to you.
Yep, Simon.
Shout out to all the New York football fans today and the Met fans. Let's get it. Top of the first.
Juan Soto, 2 for 8 this
One
series.
out, but a very
Nothing
loud
showing.
out. Very loud line drive out. Off the bat, a Jerkson profile. But here we go. Juan Soto takes a strike over the middle.
Two-seamer.
Good pitch from Bassett. Bled over the middle, but had a good amount of run.
Low.
Had a good amount of run over on it, and caught a ton of plate though. Same type of pitch, same type of result. Cutter over the middle. Juan Soto staring at it. Citi Field coming alive.
Looks pretty. I mean, I would assume sold out.
Yeah, I mean it's been electric all weekend. Can't knock the fans for coming out. Seems like the fans have just been waiting for the playoffs. To be honest with you, there's been a lot of criticism about the attendance, like the last month or so at Citi Field. But I mean, when your team, like, I don't know, you can't go to every game. A lot of fans were going to games early in the year, and now they're waiting for the playoffs, and the place is packed. So here we are. Bassett, 0-2 count to Juan Soto. They're playing a game of chicken right now. Soto keeps stepping off, stepping out. Bassett steps off.
Breaking ball.
Juan Soto bounces it.
4-seamer. All right, here we go. Strike his ass out. Soto doesn't strike out a lot, right? He's in one of those guys that doesn't.
No, you can strike him out.
I thought he was one of those guys that rarely does.
He doesn't strike out looking.
Gotcha.
He's got a great eye at the plate. He takes a lot of pitches. He has a huge walk, like the best walk rate in baseball over the last few years. But he cues one to
Soft
short.
contact.
Lindor makes the play.
Escobar. That
We
was
might have a
Escobar.
challenge. Oh, it was Escobar. There was
So
a shift
shift?
on. Yeah, they were playing the shift. Still trying to catch that one little gnat.
Out, he said.
Yep, he's out. Huge stride from Juan Soto. And that's a lesson out
Nice
there, kid.
stretch, Pete. Look at a little
he
stretch there.
Needed that stretch. I can't believe Soto had the nerve to try to say he was safe there.
He wasn't even looking at the ball either. He didn't even know the hell it was.
What's up, Ant? Manny Machado. What's going on, Ant?
Machado.
A 1-2-3 inning is huge. And only 6 pitches so far from Chris Bassett.
Soft contact.
grounds it to Escobar. And Escobar
I'm telling
makes
you,
the
he
play.
lives by
1,
that
2,
soft
3.
contact.
1, 2, 3 for Chris Bassett in the top of the first, and the Padres go in order. So excellent from Bassett. Very economical too. 7, 8 pitches.
If that. A lot of soft contact. Name of the game. Let
Yes,
him
sir.
hit. Who cares?
I mean, Profar ripped it
yeah,
in
that's
the
true.
first.
That wasn't soft, but
That wasn't soft, but you know what? In the scorebook, it looks soft. It's an out.
all right. What do we got? KFC commercial?
KFC commercial making me hungry. Third stream in 24 hours.
Wow, yeah.
So your boy probably hasn't gotten his fair share of nutrients. Probably hasn't gotten the right amount of sleep. What's up, Andrew Shelley? We're back again. 2 nights in a row. Appreciate
Shelley.
it. Part of the Shane train.
The Shane train.
We're getting rid of Shane Gangers. I appreciate McCreary's first suggestion, but Shane train was just right in front of us.
The Shane gang.
All right, James. It was one or the other. Soto, Machado.
Machado, Soto.
Machado, Tomato. Move on. You know what we meant? Good first inning. Yep, good top of the first, Tom.
Quick first. We like that. No base runners.
Yeah, and
Is
to
that
be
the
honest,
first time?
no, I think
DeGrom
DeGrom had a
go 1, 2,
1-2-3 last inning to start. We're working on it.
Did he?
I think so. Last night.
Didn't Profar
I think he
hit
hit a
one
fly
off the
ball
end
to
of
the
the bat?
left.
Oh yeah,
one to
okay.
left
But
center.
it looked deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Profar's swinging like a good bat. All right, here we go.
Nimmo, Marte, Lindor to start things for the Mets.
I like this lineup.
They moved McNeil up a notch because there's a righty on the mound tonight. Canna getting the start.
I might even put Vogie in at 6 instead. Escobar in the 8-hole.
I'm just
I'll
sick
tell
of
you what.
Nito.
Yeah, but
Sick of
that
Nito, man.
8-hole's not a black hole tonight with Escobar there. Like you said last night, you would probably put someone else in the 8.
Yeah, well, the fact that Ruff's not in the lineup, now you just don't have two complete deadwood. I mean, Vogelbach isn't anything special in my opinion, but
He gets on base.
he gets on base and he can hit an occasional homer off a righty, so you put him in the lineup tonight for sure in that DH role. Alvarez not really an option against a tough righty tonight. You don't really want to throw him for 4 at-bats or 3 at-bats against Joe Musgrove.
Musgrove lived with the Stros. Does he have a championship?
I don't believe so. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Actually, I could be wrong on that.
He was a Pirate, right?
Pirate Stro Pod.
I wonder if he was on that Stro team. Wow, Nimmo, 4 for 8 this series with a triple.
Yeah, I mean, it was all last night. For the most part, he had 3 hits and a walk. First pitch to Nimmo is a cutter right down the middle. I think you can get to Musgrove if you jump on him early.
Yeah,
Can't let him settle in.
I don't think he goes very deep often.
He's somebody who, if he settles in, you're in big trouble. Nimmo fouls one off the hands, out of play. So 0-2 to Brandon Nimmo to start off things for the Mets. The catalyst for the Mets is Brandon Nimmo. 4 times on base last night, and the offense just looked completely different. Even if he didn't score every time, he's just setting the tone, having good at bats, making pitchers work, and that's Brandon Nimmo's MO. Nimmo MO. Make the MO capitalized.
Good Wyoming boy. All right.
Yep, Musgrove bounces a
Slider in the
slider,
dirt.
wastes a pitch.
I almost would have let that hit me.
1-2 count.
There we go.
The beauty of a baseball stream, we got 30 seconds between pitches. So you guys will almost never be that behind, really, honestly. Another fastball on the hands. Nimmo fights it off. Looked like a borderline strike.
All right, this is a long at bat.
Cowboys look like they're going to beat the Rams, and the Eagles look like they might squeak out against the Arizona Cardinals. So Joe Musgrove did win a World Series. Thank you, James.
Nice, thought so.
I don't know if he was in the rotation, but he definitely, I mean, in the
No,
playoff.
he wasn't. He wasn't in the playoff.
rotation.
He wasn't. This is his first start. It said.
Oh, yeah, okay,
So
exactly.
he probably came out of the pen. All right.
Bounces a changeup.
Long at bat again.
Looks like Musgrove can only locate his fastball early. I mean, 2 pitches. He's only thrown 2 breaking balls so far, but both of them haven't been close. DeGrom kind of struggled with that last night. His breaking pitches, he only threw a couple of really good sliders last
that
night.
one to Machado.
Usually throws a bunch more. Yeah, he threw one to Machado. That was really good, but a couple other ones. But normally he throws about 15 of them, so... it could be the playoffs. Guys just gripping a baseball a little bit too tight, trying to throw it too hard.
That's a ball.
That's a ball. And here you go. Brandon Nimmo is always going to work
Great
himself
at-bat.
back into a 3-2 count, man. If there's anybody in baseball that falls into 0-2 counts and fights back to 3-2 more than Brandon Nimmo, please let me know. I'd like to get a stat on that.
Yeah, that was him.
All right, 3-2 to Brandon Nimmo. Big pitch here. You can't walk him. Got to swing the bat if it's down the middle. Gets in on
Pops
Nimmo's
up.
hands a little bit, and Hai-Sung Kim is going to handle that.
Ooh. Okay.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, absolutely like a pitch clock, James. Why not? Last night's stream was like 4 hours, so I'm definitely trying to do less than that.
Yeah, jeez. That was close.
Yeah, he almost ran away with it there, without it there. Starlin Marte steps in now. Still working with those hurt fingers.
Okay.
Just
That was
misses
close.
with a cutter towards the bottom of the zone. Just missed low. The 1-0 to Marte. He grounds it up the middle. Kim fields it and throws out Marte easily. So 2 retired quickly here for the Mets. And it will be Francisco Lindor, who started the scoring last night with a no-doubt home run in the first inning. Let's see if he could replicate that here.
A bomb.
Just such a swagger home run, too. Just looks away right away.
Yeah, that was nice.
Wow, they got some really good camera shots, though, of guys running. Like, that was a sick shot
Yeah,
of Lindor. Were
that
they
looked
right
good.
behind him as he got to home plate?
100%. SNY, man. Or I guess that wasn't SNY.
This is ESPN.
This is ESPN.
First pitch to Lindor is outside for a ball.
Lindor better lefty or righty? Do we know? What's he?
I think
what
he's
is
better right-handed, but I could be wrong.
I guess Lindor has seen a lot of Musgrove. 19 at-bats against him. 17 at-bats, I
There
think
must
that's
have been
it.
a lot in the American League.
Yeah, Indians.
2-0 to Lindor now. Musgrove buries a breaking ball after the 1-0 pitch.
All right.
Cutter misses inside. We got
3-3
3-0.
balls.
3-0 to Lindor for Musgrove.
What's wrong? What is Buck doing here with these balls?
I think Buck's making sure that they're
He's
same
not putting
type of
anything-
baseballs. I think he's getting fed up because nobody can throw a strike with a breaking ball right now. It is interesting, if you noticed. Fastball dots the outside corner. It's a really nice 3-0 pitch from Joe Musgrove. Lindor should not be swinging to that either.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. That was a great pitch.
Yep. The 3-1 to Lindor. He just gets
Popped it.
got it in on the hands and underneath it. Flies out to Cronenworth, and that's retires the side. So 2-1, 2-3 innings to start the game. No hits, no base runners yet. We head to the second, 0-0. Hey, Andrew, why not, right? He should just be gripping all the pitchers' butts.
Yeah, I hope.
Seems like the way to
It
go.
works.
It's tried, trued, and tested. Grab an ass. All your pitchers.
Grab it ass.
Gotta get a handful of your
mean,
pitcher's
dude.
butt.
It was, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's good with baseball in that. Does anyone ever? It's interesting. I don't know why.
I think it's only a certain school manager that's still doing that,
The ass grabs?
like
And the
Buck
butt-
Showalter,
and the
like
butt-
that
the butt
generation.
touches?
That generation. Hit that like button for us if you're just popping in. Greatly appreciate it. A lot of Dave's Killer Bread commercials.
Yeah,
No
what
free
that- I've never
sponsorship.
even heard of that. What is this? Some New York shit?
I don't know. Possibly.
Jersey Mike's now has a Philly cheesesteak.
We're just calling the commercials too. You get it all here.
Danny DeVito here. Looks like he's advertising. They probably paid him a nice fat lump sum.
Lump sum, dim sum of money.
Yes. He's speaking to the sandwich. Oh,
Did you get it?
nope.
You waste of space. I'm just kidding, sorry. It's been a long day. The night game is the Bengals and the Ravens.
Oh, shout out McCreary.
Oh, yep. Shout out to Stevie Mack. Sure he'll pop in at some point.
I'm sure, yeah. El Clasico. Ooh.
Yeah.
What, here in the States?
No.
Oh.
It's always Barca or Madrid. Oh, it's Bob Melvin is the coach. Kept saying Bud Black last night.
Bud Mel. Arte was athletic. Wow, I forgot that.
Literally last year.
All year?
No. I traded to the Marlins. Then he left them.
Yeah, the Marlins suck.
Where he started with the Marlins and then got traded to the Oakland. Then he left them. All right, Josh Bell enters the box and he takes a cutter for a strike. Bassett has a grunt going tonight.
He's
misses the two-seamer low.
He's been having the grunt.
1-1 count to Josh Bell.
Last Bassett start, he straight up that grunt was. Oh yeah, he was grunting.
A lot of stepping out of the box from San Diego already.
Time?
What's going on here? Josh Bell just keeps throwing off Bassett's timing. That's a nasty fastball. Two-seamer runs right in on the inner half of the zone. 1-2. They're standing it up at Citi Field. Josh Bell 2 for 5 with 2 career homers off Chris Bassett. So it's a dangerous.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's a dangerous hitter.
When would they ever have faced each other? Wasn't Bell a National and a Pirate? Shit.
Josh Bell rips one through the hole on cue. First hit of the night.
I guess they would have faced each other this year, actually. What am I talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Played for the Nats this
That's
year.
the Nats, yeah. Change up. That's a good pitch.
No, it's not.
You think you're too high?
Yeah, you can't put a change up in the inner half like that.
Oh, not even close. Shit.
Cronenworth steps in the box. Man on first. Cronenworth's 0 for 8 in this series. Fastball is fouled off, up in the zone.
Oh, someone made a great catch in the stands. Crowd reacted.
Curveball.
Double play ball.
Alonso.
Oh.
Ground ball to Alonso. He looks at the runner at second base, tries to think about getting 2, but he'll just get the runner at first. Josh Bell advances to second. 1 out, man on second. So runner in scoring position here for San Diego. Ball was hit too softly for Alonso to try to turn 2 there, so he makes the right decision, just gets a sure out.
He needed, yeah, that was the smart play.
Will Myers on the all-no batting glove team. He rips one to Lindor, who looks the runner back to second and throws out Myers. So
Bell
first
almost
pitch
got
swinging,
caught there.
First pitch swinging was Will Myers, and he grounds one right to Lindor, throws the runner out at first. Josh Bell stuck at second, so 2 outs. Bassett is getting some weak contact other than that Josh Bell hit. And Profar also ripped one to lead off the game. So Bell and Profar seem like the danger guys so far. They're the most locked in for San Diego.
Lefties.
Well, Bell is also a switch hitter, so he's dangerous in many
I think
aspects.
they both might be switch hitters. They might be.
No. Oh, yeah, Profar is as well, I think, as well.
Pretty sure.
Hai-Sung Kim, one of the guys you have to get out in a big spot if you're Chris Bassett. Fastball. What
Ooh.
a location. Upper corner. Up and in. Hits the corner. Ties Kim up. He couldn't swing at it, but also hits the zone. How are we doing out there on Sunday? How did everyone do with football today? I know we got some Jet fans. We got a Commanders fan here. Tom, just another week at the office for you. I'm sorry, buddy.
Wentz, man.
Yeah, I mean,
That was tough.
it is tough. It is tough, I'm sure. I don't even want to bring that up anymore. It's Mets time. But I'm just saying, everybody, how's your Sunday go? Still trying to catch the fly. It's the same one. It's been sucking my blood for 24 hours. And it's just pure Stella, so that joke's on him. Cheers.
1-1 to Kim.
Strike. Fastball
1-2
right down
right
the middle.
down the middle.
All right, 2 outs here. 2 strikes to Hyesung Kim. 1 ball. Come on. Set the tone, Bassett. Set the tone, Bassett.
I can't hear it.
Pitch calm. It's too loud at City. He needs to do like the Madden, like quiet down the crowd move. Yeah, Jets and Giants do both look good. Doesn't feel good. I mean, it doesn't feel weird to me because we're just going to cherish this as long as it lasts.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think either fan base is that dumb to think that it'll last too long, but we're going to cherish it. Both teams look competent at the very least. What's going on here? Bassett
Pitch thing's
just
not working.
So what? Figure it out. Throw like Jesus. How many years did we go on with him not using a pitch comm?
Well, I think this is a lot about like what you said before about how Bassett's meant like a pitcher. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
So
he's
I
very
think-
technical.
yeah.
He's very thorough in everything he does. I get it, but certain points, like I can't hear. Okay, well, it's a loud playoff game. Like when a quarterback can't hear
Yeah, but-
something, it's like you get a penalty. Delay of game. It's like no, sorry, it's not like oh we can't hear. Ryan Lisa says the guy in the Mets jersey needs to learn his shit.
Oh, that's my little cousin.
You don't say?
He's at U of A, Arizona Wildcats.
Nice. I would.
Go
Wow.
Mets.
I think I gotta plug the laptop in. Oops. Earthquake. Here we go. Charger.
All right, let's go. 3-2 count. Here we go. Pitch count's at 19. I don't like that.
3-2 to Kim. It's been a
3-2
long
to
at
Kim.
bat.
You can't walk Kim.
Fastball in the outside corner, and
Slapped
Kim just
out.
slaps it
Ooh,
foul.
That might have been some trouble if it was not foul.
Yeah, if it wasn't 400 feet foul, Shane, it would have been a real problem. 3-2 to Hyesung Kim. He's making Bassett work.
Ryan Lisa's a pledge right now. You little shit. You need to learn your shit.
Get in line.
Get in line, pledge. All right, here we go. All right. That's great. What a stat. Look at that stat.
Bassett bears
Damn.
down.
Wow.
He bears down with runners in scoring position and 2
Second
outs.
in all of baseball. Nope.
Fastball misses outside, and he walks Hyesung Kim.
Not what you like to see there. And look who's up. The killer.
Trent Grisham.
The murderer. No gloves team, also member of the No Gloves team.
He's killing it on the no gloves team right now. Matt Carpenter on the Yankees, also one of the first team all no gloves guys. Obviously Jorge Posada, legendary no glove guy.
Of course. Luis Guillorme.
Keith Hernandez.
Luis Guillorme.
Yeah, Luis Guillorme. Couple Mets on that list, on that playoff list. How about them
Olerud,
apples?
baby.
Olerud and Murphy. 12-6 curveball low from Bassett to start off Grisham.
Gotta think the scouting reports on Grisham's that he's crushing fastballs, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Start him with a curveball. See if he chases it. Throws him another off-speed pitch. Misses outside.
Okay.
Gotta respect Bassett. He also has that same grunt when he's trying to spin a curveball, so you can't. He doesn't tip with his grunts. Like fastballs,
It's like a tennis player.
grunt harder.
That's a strike.
Wow. This umpire is kind of dead on so far with the K zone. Throws him a curveball, kind of hangs up, but hits the corner, top upper left corner of the K zone, up and into Grisham, the left-hander. All right, so 2-1 to Trent Grisham. Big spot here.
You can't, I mean...
Can't be a dinger. Misses outside.
You don't want to go down 3-1 in this
3-1.
situation.
I mean, I'll pitch to Austin Nola. I'll try to make Austin Nola beat me if I have to. If Austin Nola hits a granny on us in the top of the second, we can end the stream after 5 innings. We'll see. Keep faith alive. I don't think Austin Nola's doing anything. Don't groove him a fastball here. And he throws a fastball up and misses on 5. Walks Grisham on 5 pitches. So now you got the bases loaded, 2 outs.
Buck's getting someone up, I think. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, I was going to say, what?
Big spot here. Big spot.
Austin Nola, brother to Aaron Nola of the Phillies, correct? Pretty sure.
Yeah. Carl Ravitch just said that. Fastball on the outside half of the plate gets a strike call to start off Austin Nola. That's big. I get ahead here with bases loaded. Don't want to be playing with a walking and a run. No free runs.
All right.
Ooh.
Nasty pitch right there.
Two-seamer just runs all the way across the zone, out of the zone. And it's 0-2 to Austin Nola. They're calling timeout a lot on Bassett. They're messing with his timing. They don't want him getting any type of rhythm. Don't want the fans jacked up either. Some shithousery from the Padres, some tactics, some war tactics. O2.
Oh, my Lord.
A lot of cat and mouse being played. Pitch comm issues. Batter stepping out.
Okay.
Nola just gets a piece of a slider outside the zone.
Shitty swing.
I got you, Bennett. Just hit pause on the stream. Just hit pause on the stream. Figure out how far ahead we are. Or estimate. Hit pause on the stream. No big deal. Reaction will still be there. Nola fouls another one off. Bassett definitely having to work a lot more in this inning.
$23 pitches this inning from Bassett.
Yep, 7 in the first, so it's evened out.
Yeah, that was quick. Looks cold.
0-2 to Austin Nola. Another
oh,
foul
my
ball.
Lord, this guy.
I don't know if Bassett has that strikeout pitch, man. Tonight, at least. Make sure you hit that like button for us. Hit subscribe if you're just joining us for the first time. We got some repeat people, which is great. But if you're just popping in and you're not subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe. 0-2 again to Austin Nola. We'll do it all over again.
Speed.
Bunch of fastballs so far. Throws him a curveball, and he hits it through the hole, and that's going to score 2, folks. Big knock from Austin Nola. And it's 2-0 San Diego in the top of the second.
Not what you want to see.
Not ideal. I wouldn't say that's ideal. You were always going to have to score 2 to win this football game, this baseball game. Finally spins him a curveball, and Nola's all over it. Tough. He pulls it just past the diving Francisco Lindor. I'm not sure he would have been able to do anything with that either way. Maybe would have saved 1 run. Big knock from Austin Nola. These Padre fans at Citi Field better relax. I'm not going to do anything, but there's a lot of people there that are probably going to be really upset if they keep gloating in the second inning. Bassett's going to be rattled now. Just don't get if he gives up a 3-run homer here. We got the top of the lineup, Profar at the plate. There's literally no way we're sitting through a 9-inning game if the Mets fall behind 5-0. We'll give them 5 innings. Bassett misses inside on the next pitch. Might be time to get somebody up. He's lost his control. The Padres are on everything he throws in the zone. 2 walks in a row really does him in there.
Can't pitch a strike.
Throws another cutter above the zone. 2-0 to Profar now. First and second. Top of the second inning. 2-0 San Diego. It's adjust the score before they hit another one. Profar just pops this one up. So we're going to get out of Dodge. It's 2-0 San Diego headed to the bottom of the second. Austin Nola delivers the blow. Josh Bell with a leadoff hit, right? Is that how we started the inning? And then 2 walks from Chris Bassett. He's having problems with the pitch comm, which I really don't care. Like, figure it out. Throw strikes. The pitch comm isn't telling you to throw these pitches not for strikes. I guarantee you that, Chris Bassett. So if you make if I hear an excuse from Chris Bassett, no, you know that's coming.
Yeah.
You know he's gonna say something about the freaking pitch comm. I don't want to hear about it. The pitch comm is not saying throw this for a ball, Chris, and then you do it. No, you don't walk 2 guys in a row with a man on first. You put yourself in a horrible situation. Thought you can get Austin Nola out, and if you can't get Austin Nola out, then you don't deserve to be pitching in this type of spot. I'll be right back. I'm getting another beverage. I'm going to switch to the Montauk's because we are officially out of Stella's. It's a clear your fridge type of situation, folks.
Tough to see. It's early in the game, though. I'm not,
Spin
you
zone,
can't
you're
be
always
too.
going to have to score 2.
It's early in the game. Like, you can't be too.
You were always going to have to score 2.
Not yet, Bennett. I'm not burning the hat, bro. It's the second inning. Relax.
What's A24?
Movies?
Oh, okay. No idea what that is.
You've seen probably a lot of the film movies. Some of the weirder ones.
What is it though? It's a studio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kelsey, when's Chiefs tomorrow night?
Tomorrow against the Raiders.
House of the Dragon tonight. If this turns into a blowout, we might be able to watch it live.
You know what? It's not a bad idea. 20 likes, and if the Mets are down 6 by 5 runs or more in the 6th, we'll put House of Dragon on.
It might be better viewership. It would be lit. All right, I'm not too. Come on, that still was soft contact. They're not crushing him. They're not hitting him hard. He's walking people. That's right. But it's not like he's getting beat around.
I mean, I gave up 2 hits that inning, so it's
2
not
soft singles out of the infield.
I mean, I feel like Bell hit his pretty hard. That's placed correctly, that hit.
True. Agreed. I'm just trying to look at the bright side.
20 likes, Alex. Start sending the link to your friends.
Nagel, what's up? Hope your bachelor party was fun. Denver.
Switching to this IPA, which is going to do me in.
Yes, it is. That's what Colin was drinking last night. All right, here we go, Pete.
Doesn't go down as easily, though, so I'll probably...
Oof.
Musgrove, nice pitch, curveball in the outside corner. Starts Alonso off with a strike. Baseball, they could just give you any type of stat.
Yeah, what?
Fastball up and in, misses. 1-1 to Alonso.
They're playing milkshakes.
That's actually Hollaback Girl.
Oh, you're right, yeah. Wow, my bad.
You see this guy?
You got me.
I mean, it's Sunday night. I don't blame him. My brain's... Alonso gets a hold of one.
Profar's there.
Just got it in, ran in on Pete's hands a little bit there. 1 out here. Alonso lines out to left.
Gotta get on base.
Bloop and a blast. Bloop and a blast. The old baseball saying. Yep. Bat broke. Got in on Pete's hands a little bit. Profar's like really doing a lot for them so far. He's showing me something.
All right, here we go. Hits McNeil.
McNeil had the big hit last night. 2-run single. Musgrove starts him off with a fastball. McNeil swinging and fouls it away.
Look how far, yeah, he chokes up.
He doesn't have a knob on his bat. There's no knob on Jeff McNeil's bat. It's Barry Bonds style. Nasty fastball. Nicks the inside corner. Definitely a strike. Via the K-zone. If you live and die by the K-zone, McNeil's not happy, but we would want that as a strike if we were Met fans. Can't lie. McNeil hasn't struck out in 58 plate appearances.
Oh, that's insane.
I don't know if it's insane, but it's pretty good.
That's a lot.
Fouls this one off the base. Hell of a play by Will Myers, man. Ball hits the base. Will Myers stays back on it enough to be able to field it and react. Bare hands it, just one motion over to Musgrove to record the second out. Ball drills the top of the base.
Damn, Jeff wasn't running.
Honestly, I don't think he beats that out either way. But if it hits any other portion of the base, they were lucky. The ball just bounced directly on the top of the bag, so it gave him a really true hop there. Any other portion of the base it hits, it's a bad omen. That's a bad sign. When you're getting that type of luck, ball hits the base and you still are able to react to it and record it out. It's a good sign if you're a Padres fan. First pitch to Mark Canha, the 6-hitter, is low. It's 1-0.
Only at 21 pitches.
Yeah, this is the problem. You can't let him get in the groove. 2 hitless innings, can't hit. Next pitch is a strike. He dots the outside corner with a fastball. Runs over the outside corner. Padres, one of the best defenses in baseball, is what they're showing on ESPN right now.
That's a tough play.
Canha rolls one to Hai-Sung Kim, who's in there for his defense, and just as ESPN cues up the defensive metrics for the Padres, one of the best defensive teams in baseball this season, they retire the side. So the Mets go quietly in the second. We head to the third. It's 2-0 San Diego.
Just got a text from Paris. He says, look at the grease on the pitcher's right ear. He said there's a lot of grease on his ears.
On Musgrove's?
Yeah, he says he's cheating.
Wow.
He said, sweet, yeah. So
tell him to get a picture.
Look next. Yeah, take a pic, Mike. Take a pic.
Zoom in. We need a full zoom in for content purposes. We could go viral off of this.
That's tough.
No hit so far for the Mets. Not exactly ideal. It's only 2 innings in. I'm not jumping off the ledge yet. You were always going to have to score 2 runs. If they let the floodgates open, though, enough is enough. Pack it in. Start playing golf. Nervous. Yeah, do you know how much tickets were face value right now? Bennett's asking. For tonight or yesterday?
I know yesterday was $100 for like 500 standing, like bad seats. It was $100. So, gotta think tonight's gonna be a lot more elimination game. I don't know.
Sunday night, though, you think more people are trying to...
My buddy's there, actually. I can text him and ask him what he paid.
Can you also ask him his social security number?
Yeah. I'll find out how much it costs to go Bennett. Probably, I would assume a lot. I mean, you got to think. Here we go. We got Soto leading off here against Bassett. Bassett already had 35 pitches through 3. I guess through 2, actually, not 3. It's a curveball in there for a strike. Nice curveball. Might have been a little low.
Definitely looked low. Mets get a call there. The Bassett Hound needs to get going here. Soto.
The batters are doing. They're really.
There's going to be a
throwing off
whole
his timing.
storyline. Bassett's going to complain. Another curveball. This one misses definitely low for a ball. Bennett says, I just looked for us Wednesday at 4:30. 100 home run porch is like $80 after
That's the
fees.
Braves. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Switching to a laid back approach. Here we go.
It's time, man.
I don't understand how the umpire continuously allows that.
I don't know. I don't know. Is that an unspoken rule?
Soto
Or what?
rips one into the shift, and McNeil is playing basically in short right field and makes the play.
Base hit next year.
Yep. Carl Ravitch, Lisa Shane.
he took my line.
They're saying the same things, folks. A lot less price. Shane is the Carl Ravitch of Mikey Hot Takes, and I am the Tony Romo in the morning. Today I was just on fire with the play calls.
There we go, man. He 1 for 9 this series with that one rocket off Scherzer.
They're getting some good swings on him when he throws a fastball in the zone. One 0 to Manny Machado.
That's a strike.
Strike, fastball, or is it changeup? I guess 91.
91? That couldn't have been a
His
changeup.
fastball is 91.
That was like a sinker.
Two-seam fastball. Their pitch thing screwed up. Another fastball. Misses inside, so it's 2-1 to Manny Machado. Got to limit the damage here. Obviously, 2-0 already seems like a lot of runs.
Nice pitch.
Nasty 12-6 breaking ball. Machado waves at it, and it's 2-2.
Woof.
Yeah, it's a nice pitch. It's exactly how you want to throw that type of pitch. He threw that same pitch to Austin Nola, except it hit the bottom of the zone, and Nola was all over it. This one, he got enough break on it, got it below the zone, and Machado waved at it. 2-2 to Manny Machado, 1 out here, top of the third.
That's strike 3. Yes,
Wow,
sir.
and a fastball just hits the bottom of the zone.
He says that was down. That was down.
Machado, that's a good call. I mean,
Flipped it.
Nicks the K zone. Good location on that fastball from Chris Bassett. There's 2 outs here in the third.
Two-seamer? Wow. Moves a lot.
Yep, it's really what Bassett works with, that movement on that two-seam fastball. Gets a lot of soft contact off of that. Josh Bell, who's been an issue, he started the rally in the second. He's back up here in the third. Let's adjust here.
Bassett is pissed with these timeouts. He's getting mad. Stop granting them. I don't get it.
Cutter misses outside. It's 1-0 to Josh Bell. Where's Colin? Chris says. That's deep left. Canna
He's
to the
got it.
track, and he makes the play. More hard contact from Josh Bell. He's a danger man right now. He's on fire. But the Mets get out of it unscathed, and we're heading to the bottom of the third. 2-0 San Diego. Mets still to get a hit.
Hitless.
Volp says, "Where's Colin? Need his vibes." Ask him. Ask him. He's probably sleeping just like he was on camera. I don't get it. Why can't you just come here and fall asleep? Matt Goldstein wants to know if Scherzer's available to pitch.
Definitely.
What? I don't want him to pitch.
He's not, yeah, but he's definitely available.
You think so?
Everyone's available tonight. Looks like my buddy paid around $80 to go tonight.
All right, that's not bad. Yep, Steve Bell in the bottom of the order have been killing them for some reason. I agree. I mean, Grisham, Bell, Profar are the danger guys, and Austin Nola hurt us in the second, obviously, tonight. Yeah, Colin's just sitting there thinking about bunts and small ball.
Small ball Colin. Small ball Colin.
Small ball legend Colin Callahan wants to bunt in every situation. Shout out to everybody joining us on a Sunday night. I'm so tired. I don't know if a Mets loss is really gonna devastate me. It's not gonna set in until tomorrow when I regain some semblance of energy. But we got a lot of baseball left. In my opinion, you always need to score 2 runs to win a playoff game. So that's still not out of reach. Still got to score 2. Showalter just Greg Popoviching Buster Only in the middle of the game here. Buck barely talks to
great.
Buster Only.
Here we go.
Nick G, let's go Yanks. Hey man, Yanks coming up what, Tuesday? I think they play Tuesday.
I think so, yeah. So it's Cole versus Bieber?
Yep, I would imagine.
That's ball.
Vogelback, horrible numbers against Musgrove in his career, so naturally he's due, right?
That's what one would think.
Vogelbach late on a fastball fouls it away. Yeah, we definitely need to get into the Padres bullpen. We saw what they looked like last night in a hostile environment. They were walking the park.
Agreed. They were not good last
But
night.
Musgrove seems to be solid right now, so definitely got to try to knock him off the path.
He's only at 25 pitches. That's a ball.
Slider or cutter inside misses. It's 2-1 to Big Vogelback.
He is big.
There's no doubt about
He's
that.
a big boy.
Be a great time to drop that bunt down the third baseline. That's what Colin Callahan is thinking right now. Bunt through the shift. Instead, he hits a absolute laser beam right at the first baseman, Will Myers, who knocks it down, playing hockey goalie over there at first base.
That was a good play.
Keeps it in front of him.
Strong play
and
there.
Vogelback has never beaten anybody to first base.
That was a strong goalie save. Looked like a shoulder save.
Yep. Ripped
Oh,
off the
a
bat.
little glove save.
Yeah, got the glove on it. Knocked it down with the leather.
That was a good play.
Plenty of time to pick
Woof.
it up and gather. That's
Flash
kind
the
of
leather.
That's kind of why Will Myers is out there. He's a very agile first baseman. Can also play some outfield.
Oof. I don't like that.
Musgrove had no hitter. 12-6 curveball drops in for a strike to lead off Eduardo Escobar. Mets better off putting current day Ed Kranepool in the lineup than Vogelbach. Yeah, I'd probably agree. Is Rusty Staub available? Very weak pop up to third base by Eduardo Escobar, and that's the second out. Very feeble hitting, and you know what? You know who will save the day? Tomas Nido.
Nido is yeah. I mean that's what we always say, right? When in doubt, Tomas Nido will save the day.
Yep. Tomas Nido is known for saving the Mets. I expect nothing less right now. Definitely need to work AB, Steve. I agree, but at the very least, you need to get hits. All this stuff is well and good, working ABs, all this crap. But if the Mets don't put bat to ball soon, it's going to be a wrap. Because Bassett's getting hit a little bit. Padres look like they're ready to swing the bats. You got to answer the bell. No K so far from the Mets, so that means Tomas Nido is ripe for the picking.
Oh, strike. Oh.
Musgrove has the good stuff going right here in the third. It's 0-2 very quickly to Nido. Make sure you're hitting that like button and make sure you're subscribed. Third stream in 24 hours. We're grinding this whole weekend.
Oh my
Nido
Lord.
chases a ball a foot out of the zone. And Musgrove strikes him out. What did I say? He's ripe for the picking.
You called it.
Yep.
You called it.
Horrible AB from Tomas Nido.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
At the very least, you could say he didn't waste our time. Nido.
Terrible.
He got in there.
Terrible. Just terrible.
Absolutely terrible.
Just terrible.
Knucklehead. You a knucklehead and
terrible.
you terrible. All right.
I mean, it's not like McCann can do any better.
Oh, God. Sunday scaries, everybody. Especially if you're a Met fan. It's getting real spooky.
The Sunday
I can't wait till the NFL game goes on so I can put it during commercials, to be honest with you. I might have to put Avengers Endgame.
Avengers Endgame here on during the commercials, which also is in commercial, of course.
You never get what you want. You never get what you want. Jalen Rose is on Celebrity Jeopardy tonight.
With Constant Wu and Ike Bernholtz, two actors.
I'm gonna rewatch Jalen Rose.
Probably do pretty well.
You think so? That Michigan 1 year degree or 2 years that he was there?
Probably not. I didn't realize.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he went back to school, but you know, it's not all about school. That being said, I think you have an advantage if you have more of it in Jeopardy. But all right, we're headed to the fourth. Let's update the inning. Even though the inning marker is pretty dark, it's right next to Shane's left shoulder.
Oh yeah.
It's more for people in the VOD purposes. Obviously, we assume you guys are watching along with us on your televisions. But if you're not and you're just going with our reactions, I appreciate you. I appreciate you hanging out on a Sunday night. We got some NFL kicking off in 15 minutes. We got House of Dragon in an hour. Sunday night, you know what? Sunday night is kind of lit during the fall. It always is.
It is.
Not just because of football. TV's on. Better TV's on. You got playoff baseball, obviously. So it's all happening. Hockey and NBA coming back. A lot of proud Jet fans out there in New York. You know what? I'm happy for you guys. And Giant fans, we're buzzing, but you know what? Jet fans.
4-1, right, Giants?
4-1 New York
Crazy.
Giants.
That's crazy.
7 points are the difference between the Giants and an undefeated season right now. Just saying. Dallas got the better of them. Dallas looked pretty good on defense, man. They're like...
Yeah, Dallas' D is good.
Dallas' defense is a problemo. Jack Lopez says, keep the vibes up. New York sports are alive today. Yeah, exactly. Let's go, Jack.
He's right. Facts,
A
Jack.
lot of game left.
Spark. Shout out Spark.
A lot of games left. A lot of game left here, and I keep saying it, but you always need to score at least 2 runs anyway. So, the fact that the Padres got it out of the way, now the Mets can just sit there and grind for 7 innings. Bats are gonna have to come out. It's not gonna be one of these games where you can try to nick your way through it. 2-1, 1-2. Nope. The Padres are messing with Bassett's timing on every at bat. Curveball is yanked foul by Jake Cronenworth, a 5-hitter.
Ballman makes a terrible play, ball boy. Tony Gwynn? No.
Cronenworth wearing an old school Tony Gwynn, looks like a soccer jersey.
It's got a big ass stain on the back of it.
Yeah, in batting practice, he was wearing a Tony Gwynn t-shirt. It's 1-2 to Cronenworth. Bassett misses high.
Tony Gwynn ex-batting champion? Right?
Like
Is he a
several
good hitter?
times.
Yeah,
Several
great
times.
hitter, right?
Yeah. 2-2 to Jake Cronenworth. Top of the 4th inning. 2-0 San Diego Padres. Chris Bassett working through some timing issues. And he runs the count full to Jake Cronenworth. You cannot lead off. You cannot start the 4th with a leadoff walk here. Cannot. And Bassett needs a new baseball. Like, this dude is rattled. I don't care what you say. Bassett is absolutely rattled. It's taking forever to throw pitches. They're blaming the pitch comm. Just throw a strike guy.
That's strike 3.
There we go. Cronenworth looking all the way. Fastball right down the middle.
Yeah, he was not swinging there. He was not going to swing.
And he stares at it for strike 3. So 1 out. Bassett, a lot of run on that 2-seamer. Will Myers steps in. No batting gloves. Rips one. Stares at it.
Nimmo's got it.
Nimmo's got it lined up in left center or right center. Tracks it down for the 2nd out.
Myers has seen 2 pitches so far. 2 swings, 2 pitches.
I mean, he hit the ball hard there. See, that's what I mean, Steve. What you were talking about earlier. I'm cool with that approach of running the pitch count up, but I would also really settle for some loud contact. That means you're hitting the ball hard. You guys are being aggressive. Not scared of the moment. You're not worried about, waiting until later in the game. Yeah, I mean, Steve, there's a lot of different ways of looking at it. They definitely have been seeing faster pitching, but there's an argument to be made that Bassett has a little bit more of a mix.
Outside.
Jake and Scherzer kind of throw fastballs, 4-seamers. Bassett kind of throws that running 2-seamer. It's different. It's a different approach you have to take to a different type of pitcher. I mean, you got to think about it also. The Mets have won 100 games this year. That's what everyone's told me. And this has kind of been, they've had Scherzer and Bassett the whole time. Yeah, I definitely need to work on my posture, dude. I'm try not to be higher than the camera.
Who said that?
Carl Havoc, is that your guy?
Classic comes in and just critiques the stream. Classic Carl. Carl,
Absolutely.
What's the golden rule? If you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all.
It's totally all right. I totally do, but I
just
also
like to give
don't
Carl
want
a
to be
hard
taller
time.
than the camera.
Did we just walk him? He did.
Yep.
Oh, he walked Kim twice in this game so far.
Yep. Too many free passes in a playoff game. Never going to work out for you.
That's not good. He was just taking that all away. Wasn't even close.
Totally right, man. I'm well aware. Trust me, you don't have my back. I have my back. I'm aware of the posture situation. We're well aware of it.
Here
but
we
also,
go. The Met killer.
don't want to have the camera too high. Don't want to get myself too standing up straight. Runner goes, and he's in there safe. So now we have a runner in scoring position. Kim goes on the first pitch. Nito usually pretty good at throwing runners out, but that steal was on Chris Bassett. No chance for Nito on a perfect throw to throw out Hyesung Kim there. Was a pretty damn good throw.
Yeah, that was. Nothing you could do.
My deadlift PR, yeah. I don't know. I haven't even tried since high school, so can't remember. It's definitely not great.
1,000,000.
Might be 1,000,000 metric tons last time. One count. Chris Bassett to Trent Grisham, the Met killer of this series. And there it is. Base hit. It's going to be 3-0. 3-0 San Diego. The wheels are coming off, Mets fans. Bench. Probably like three bills. More 2-out runs, man.
Yep.
Come on. Yeah, exactly.
The 2-out runs.
Just a walk, a stolen base.
2-out runs are killing us.
Tough. Bassett getting rocked when you think about it. And the timing stuff. They got Lugo warming up already in the fourth. It's not what you want to see. First pitch to Nola is popped into the sky, and Marte falls underneath it. It's the end of the inning, but again, another tacking on run against Chris Bassett. 3-0 San Diego. It's danger time. You got to start putting bat to ball, getting some runners on base.
Get on base. Anything. Are we still hitless?
Yeah, absolutely. No hits. Lugo warming up. Not a lot of time left for Chris Bassett and the Mets to save their season here. Some hits need to come in. Top of the order. I expect nothing but competitive at bats from here on out. It's game time. Game technically started at 7. Game technically started at 7, but don't tell the Mets.
We need some base runners.
Max Scherzer and Chris Bassett,
right now.
those two warriors that everyone called warriors and just was loving them all year. So far, no good. We got at least the end of the. If you guys want to turn to TNT, you can at least catch Thanos getting murked here.
Three nothing, bottom 4.
3-0, bottom 4, top of the order.
Say better for Carl's posture.
Yeah, Carl, you've contributed some great stuff to the chat.
Fix it for him.
Like you're trying to prevent osteoporosis or whatever, scoliosis. So I appreciate that. In this baseball chat, back health is important, but also being on camera is important. I do not want to be taller than it. I wouldn't mind DeGrom walking. I mean, like I'd rather invest that money in.
DeGrom is going to walk.
Hitting.
I do think DeGrom walks.
I'd rather invest the money in hitting. DeGrom barely plays anyway, so he wasn't amazing last night. Yeah, I mean, you just watch Infinity War then, Bennett. You don't turn on to the second one. Just like that's it. Saga's over. Thanos wins.
Thanos wins. Series over.
Girl just got put on camera as she was saying, "What the fuck?"
All right.
Nimmo takes 2-0.
Oh no.
What if DeGrom and Judge go to the same place? That would be sick. If they both went to San Francisco or something. I don't know if that'd be sick, but suck for New York.
Ooh,
Cutter
sir.
just nicks the outside corner. 2-1 to Brandon Nimmo. Bottom of the fourth. Nimmo, soft grounder to second base. Easy. Put away for San Diego. One away here in the bottom of the fourth. If the Mets got no hit tonight, would that be one of the most embarrassing things you'd ever see in your life? Getting no hit in a do or die game? Now, Lindor or Alonso will do something in this game. Will it be too little, too late, and will it be minimal? Will it just be a solo shot? That's the question.
You gotta get on base.
Definitely base runners would be nice. Fastball hits the inside corner. Musgrove has all the stuff working.
Yeah, he looks good. Relaxed.
Pitches are moving a lot. Yeah, he looks very calm. He's not worried about. Yeah, this dude, Mike Parisi, is definitely right. I mean, this guy's ear is lathered in something.
Is it?
Yeah.
I gotta look. It is, yeah.
His inner ear is lathered. Well, it depends on how you look at it, Bennett. I mean, how much time do you have? I can tell you.
That is a greasy ear.
Marte, ground ball to Machado at third and grounds out. 2 outs. Mets are at least being polite and going quickly through their lineup. So you have to respect that. Musgrove, low-key, the Padres ace, it looks like to me. Here's Lindor. It's the guy who set the tone last night. Maybe he'll set the tone tonight. At least get on the board here with a base hit. Curveball misses low and in. It's 1-0 to Frankie Lindor. Fastball inside corner just gets a called strike. Yep, all his pitches are just nicking the corners.
Mm-hmm.
Cutter misses inside, and it's 2-1 to Lindor. Make sure you hit that like button if you're popping in for a few seconds. A thumbs up, really appreciate it. Lets other people see this video in their suggested section. The algorithm starts working. Fastball blown right by Lindor, and it's 2-2.
Jake Peavy.
Musgrove, a hometown kid.
Who loved Jake Peavy.
A huge Padre guy. Lindor fouls one off of his leg and goes to one knee right away.
Big Jake Peavy and Brian Giles guy.
Instantly hurt his knee, Lindor. He's limping. Trying to walk it off. The wheels are coming off, folks. Best player
Is he
looks
down? Oh, no. Oh, on the inside of the knee.
Yep, hit him right on the point of the knee.
Oof. Ouch. Ouch, dude.
Still checking on Francisco Lindor's knee here. The trainer's looking at him. Showalter's looking at him. Buck Showalter's getting his bat for him. I don't know what Buck Showalter thinks he's doing. Citi Field coming alive for Lindor.
Going wild.
Trying to put some energy back into this game for the Mets. You could hear a pin drop when this guy got hurt. It looked like he was getting hurt. Giant fans, we had a similar situation today. Saquon Barkley comes out of the game. Looked bad. He was pointing at his shoulder, his clavicle area. Then he comes back in the game. Gets a game-winning touchdown. So let's go, Lindor. Come on. Let's go, Frankie. Just throw a fastball right down the... Oh.
Okay, low.
Low. 3-2 to Lindor. Come on. We need base runners. We need base runners. Lindor chases a fastball up and away, and Musgrove gives a yell in Lindor's face. No hit through 4. And we head to the top of the 5th, and the Mets are looking like dead meat right now.
No hit through 4. Not what you expected to say.
I mean, I'm not even that shocked. And I think I can't rule anything out. I can't rule anything out.
That's tough.
Absolutely brutal. Nope. Go for it. You can heat it up if you want. No, that's one of them was already here. I had already done that, and then he ordered once he got here. Oh, Met fans. No hits through 4 innings.
Not what you want.
Lindor going down swinging on a fastball, up and away. Probably chase ball 4.
Bro, no hit.
Musgrove has all his good pitches working right now. Yikes.
Big time.
Oh, Bengals and Ravens are just starting, so that's something. That's just kicking off over there on NBC. No hit through 4. Wow. So Bassett's out. David Peterson on the mound for the Mets. That's it for Chris Bassett. Thanks for nothing, buddy. Him and Max Scherzer. See you later. Profar moves to the right side, and Peterson hits the outside corner for a strike to lead him off. Top of the 5th. Definitely got a better pace to the game tonight. Next pitch from Peterson's a slide piece in the dirt. Profar chases, so 0-2 very quickly here for David Peterson. Next pitch is a slider. Profar fouls it away.
No fucking muffler.
Peterson's next pitch is low.
2-2.
2-2 to Jerickson Profar, top of the fifth inning. San Diego on top 3-0. If they were to get anything more here, you'd have to think it's time to start singing the blues. Profar rips a base hit in the hole to lead off the inning. I mean, this is a scenario where Met fans, like, as it's going currently, a lot can change. It's a 3-run game. They only have a man on first. That being said,
3-run game.
straight up, they're playing better. They're hitting
that's-
the baseball. We're not. At the end of the day, that's all you have to say. That's all you have to say. It's one of those situations where you can't. I'm not going to get that upset because at the end of the day, everyone's choking. No one's getting hits.
Alonso just put an elbow right in the Profar's back.
Profar's destroying us.
Yeah, big series from Profar. Huge at bat right here to Soto.
Soto bunting. Colin Callahan is pumped. Peterson gets off the mound, makes a nice play, but he does advance the runner.
Soto's gonna put down a bunt? What the fuck?
I mean, a fourth run makes this a really dangerous game.
That's true. But, like, I can't believe. Do you think they called that or Soto just did
He
it?
might have been trying to. They might have had some type of shift on there, and he might have been trying to push it. I didn't see where the third baseman was because Peterson makes the play.
Good play by Peterson.
Yeah, very nice play from David Peterson, but runner in scoring position here for San Diego. And David Peterson's against Manny Machado is not really a matchup you want. I would even think about walking him here. But Josh Bell has been really good, and Josh Bell's a switch hitter, so got to pitch to Machado carefully. He misses low with the first pitch. Machado lines a base hit. And it's 4-0 San Diego. Pack it in. Pack it in. No hits, and you've given up 4 runs in 5 innings. But it doesn't even matter. This team, if they came back and won, they're going to get swept by the LA Dodgers. Swept. Let's add the run. Woo! If Buck Showalter and Chris Bassett even mention the timing thing or anything like that, I'm gonna flip out. I don't want to hear one single excuse. You had 0 hits to start the game for 4 innings. You're not winning any baseball game on earth 90% of the time when that happens. 0 hits through 4 innings. Do we have any base runners? No, we don't have any base runners.
Not a single
Oh,
base
yeah,
runner.
it's a perfect game going.
Perfect game.
Okay, cool. So there's a spin. There's a spin zone. At least we're here live reacting to a possible perfect, the Mets getting PG'd. There's a blooper to right.
Marte's got it.
Marte makes the play, and there's 2 away. But the Padres will settle for 1 run an inning, man. 1 run an inning.
That's all it's going to take if you can't get a single base
I
runner.
mean, at this point, it's probably a wrap anyway. They can simulate their offensive series for the rest of the game. At what point is it urgent? Are you kidding me? 3 innings ago? How about when the game started at 7 o'clock?
What a stupid ass thing to say. Ravage. And Cone goes, it's been urgent,
And
man.
can someone explain to me Buck going to David Peterson
About Lugo?
and not Lugo, who was warming up, and he had to face
1 lefty, 2 righties.
Profar is a switch, and then he had to face Soto. So the only guy he was in there for was to face Soto, who bunted on him. Padres just masterclassing. Bob Melvin is masterclassing Showalter tonight. Cronenworth cues one to Escobar, who throws him out to retire the side. But again, the Padres tack on with Manny Machado RBI single after they do some Colin Callahan small ball. Juan Soto bunts over Jerickson Profar, and then Manny Machado drives him in with a single. And it's 4-0. It's 4-0, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? If the football teams didn't win today, both of them.
It'd be brutal right now. Worse than it already is.
Yeah, I mean, Monday would be a hard pill to swallow, as it always is, no matter what. But in this case, it's a pack-it-in situation, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pack-it-in situation.
Gotta get some base runs.
You have to get 2 runs this inning. Right? It has to be a 2-run inning. I'm declaring it now. If the Mets score 2 runs this inning, then we're back. The game's alive. Anything could happen. If they don't score 2 runs in this inning, I don't care if they hit 1 solo shot. 2 runs in this inning or this game is over. Pack it in. Shane's going to go home midstream and go watch House of Dragon.
It's the only saving grace at this time.
Yeah, that's true. We got baseball. Not baseball, football, but still House of Dragon episode 8, right?
Yep.
Who's winning the Stanley Cup this year?
It's hard to bet against the Avalanche, man.
Yeah, they have a little bit of a dynasty forming there.
They look, like a
Is
dynasty.
Nathan McKinnon the best player in the NHL?
I think Connor McDavid is the best player in the
okay.
NHL, but Nathan McKinnon is a phenomenal
Probably
close
number 2.
second.
Yeah.
He actually tweaked something recently and got hurt, but he's good. He's a good player. I think it should be fun. Season started, actually. Some people have been playing. The Islanders play on Thursday. I'm actually going.
Oh, the regular season started?
Yeah.
But is it like overseas games?
Yeah, like Germany, I want to say. Okay. Or Stockholm.
Okay.
But yeah, me and Berquist are going to the home opener Islanders Thursday.
Nice. First pitch to Pete Alonso is fouled back. Fastball over the middle. Alonso was ready for it, but just missed it. 2 runs this inning, minimum.
This dude's not even at 50 pitches yet.
The 0-1 to Pete Alonso. And there's a base hit.
There's a base hit.
They remembered how to do it.
Look at that, the first base runner.
Wait. Oh, I thought I caught the fly. I did!
He caught the fly,
Let's
ladies and
go.
gentlemen.
That's a good omen.
Live stream.
That's a
you'll
huge open.
We'll
That's
be
a
able to run
huge
that
momentum
back.
shift. I don't know. This is the momentum shifter. Mark the time. 8:33 p.m.
There it was. You did it.
There we go. We got that. You guys saw that. Let's go, Wilson.
That's how dismal this is. We're happy that he caught the fly.
I caught a fly and the base hit happened. All that momentum shift just happened once.
Wilson, my
I
boy.
said we need 2 runs in this inning. Now we just need a bomb. 1 second.
You're good.
Oh.
Hits McNeil up. Pulls a foul. Wilson, hit that like, subscribe for us. We're trying to grow the Mikey Hot Takes channel here. Wilson, my boy, out of Salt Lake City, Utah, or maybe not Salt Lake City, but out of Utah.
Shane's got the Shane train is
They're
all over
global.
the globe.
The Shane train is global. All right. At least we're not getting no hit and perfect gamed. Lindor looking pissed in the dugout.
The bar is extremely low,
Lindor
ladies
is
and gentlemen.
pissed in the dugout. Damn, McNeil fouls that off. Strike 2. Didn't mean to swing at that. Clearly, McNeil upset with himself here. Looking very mad. McNeil, legendary for getting really mad at himself and hating and being very emotional. Always gets angry. Has fought in teammates before. Hates his nickname, Squirrel. Because he looks like a squirrel. He does. Can't deny it.
And we can't just call everyone every single animal that they look like.
This is true. Musgrove's got some big ass ears.
Yeah.
Shiny.
0-2 to Jeff McNeil, who hasn't struck out in a long time.
Almost
and he
swung.
watches a curveball.
Almost swung.
Curveball in the dirt, so it's 1-2. Come on.
Pete does have.
Let's get some runners on, start inning here.
This year.
Start inning here, get into their bullpen.
Pete has about 4 stolen bases on the year.
There's no way you're sending Pete Alonso in a 4 when you're down 4 runs.
They just might not expect it though.
Someone will notify him that
He's
Pete
got
Alonso's
no lead
slow ass is
whatsoever.
running to second.
He has no lead.
And there goes McNeil swinging on a cutter. All right. Last beer of the weekend is coming up. We caught the fly. The momentum was shifting. And then the squirrel strikes out for the first time in like a month. Canna takes a strike right down the middle, a cutter. Double play ball here, and we're just cooked, aren't we? Curveball, nasty.
Not sure
Canna
Canna has a hit this series.
Kind of waves at it. I think he does. Maybe in the first game. David Cohn in awe of Joe Musgrove's curveball, and it was a good one. Canna waves at it. 0-2 to Mark Canna. Stop talking about RPMs, David Cohn. No one cares.
Musgrove's got about a liter of sunblock on his ear.
Yeah, I mean, what's good with that? He looks like a UFC fighter in between rounds, just covered in Vaseline.
He's looking greasy. Jeez.
They haven't seen. We haven't even
seen Josh Hader.
Josh Hader hasn't even come in yet.
Noted racist.
Canna hits it to right center.
That's dropping. Oh, what a catch.
Play from Trent Grisham. And Alonso's got to get back to first, and he does. Oh, my God. What a play from Grisham. That gets down. We're scoring a run. Trent Grisham is destroying us.
Wow.
Hell of a play in the gap by Trent Grisham. Not a lot of center fielders in the league make that play. Based on where he was standing in the outfield, he had a lot of ground to cover. Mark Canna put a charge into it.
I hate this guy.
Yeah. Trent Grisham is enemy number 1 if you're a Met fan. He's killing us.
Oof.
Vogelback waves at a first pitch curveball. That curveball is spinning, man. Tough sledding tonight for the Mets. 1 hit through 4 2/3. Vogelback at the dish, 0-1. Musgrove's got a nice curveball going right now. And Vogelback doesn't wave at this one. He gets a little piece of it. It's 0-2. It's dark. It's bleak and dark at the moment. 0-2 to Daniel Vogelbach. Strikes him out on 3 pitches with a changeup. Horrible at bat from Vogelbach. And only 1 hit for the Mets. At least they're not getting perfect gamed anymore, but you know what? They might as well be, because this is horrible. Trent Grisham saves a double, maybe even a triple after that comes off the wall. Hell of a play for the Padres, and they just earn it. They're earning it right now.
Yeah, they just look like
all
better
around
team.
playing better baseball than the Mets.
One team is awake and one team is asleep.
Just nothing going for the Mets. Ravens are up 3-0 on Cincinnati. Burrow just getting sacked all over the place. JPP with the sack for the Ravens.
Damn, JPP's coming in with the sack like with his hands looking like this.
Yep, he's been doing it for
I think
years
his hand
now.
looks like this.
He's been doing
Right?
it for years now. Some defensive ends might have to start looking into if that's actually a way to go.
Just blow your hand up. Oh.
Or maybe get a special glove that ties your fingers down. The way
Yeah, I guess you don't
JPP's
have
playing.
to blow your hand up.
Yeah, you probably don't want to. Probably want it for other reasons, but you know.
We got The Martians on FX. Shout out The Martian. Great movie.
It's tough sledding right now.
Endgame is on TNT. If you guys want, it's much more entertaining than this game.
It's just about to be over. So the night's getting dark. If you're a Met fan, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. First 10 days back on the channel, the response has been really great. We had a massive Giants stream earlier this morning. Huge W for the New York Giants. So I'm trying to focus on that mentally right now because the Mets are just, they're so finished right now.
Doesn't look good.
If they give up 2 more runs, it's a real thought through my brain to end the stream. It's like, what are you gonna do? Sit here and watch the Mets go quietly through 9? Oh my God.
Drew Smith is in.
Yep, Drew Smith in for the Mets,
no.
and Will Myers cranks one to right, but Marte
Marte's
has
there.
enough room to get underneath that.
That didn't look good. That was scary.
What was that, Will Myers? Did he look
Yeah.
at 3 pitches?
Will Myers has seen
Steve.
3 pitches tonight.
Yep, he's hit the ball hard a couple times. Exactly, Steve. New York football. If you're a New Yorker, you're watching the Mets right now, and you're also a New York football fan, you have to think about that. Keep the glass half full. One door closes and another door opens. Okay? Haesung Kim has scored 2 runs tonight on 2 walks. He stole a base. Drew Smith, maybe don't groove a fastball again because that didn't look great. Trying to bunt his way on. Colin Callahan is pumped.
Colin Callahan
You're right.
is
I
pumped.
shouldn't. Your boy's running on fumes here, but like Daniel Jones this morning, I'm gonna play through the tiredness, play through the fatigue, play through the pain. Only got 3 innings left of Mets baseball for the season unless something changes. Let's change the inning marker. Just remember there. We're in the 6th, top of the 6th inning. It's a 1-1 count to Ha-Sung Kim. Drew Smith on the mound for the Mets. Gets a called strike on the outside corner. One, 2 to Haesung Kim from Drew Smith.
Strike 3.
And Kim waves at it for strike 3. So 2 outs quickly for Drew Smith here. 5 pitches, 2 outs. I mean, it's just damage control on this end right now. You just can't allow any runs. But we really got to lock in on with the bats. Those are the innings. Those are the time. That's the time to really start to get pissed off if you're the Mets. Bassett pretty much didn't have it tonight. Musgrove does have it. Musgrove could go 9 innings, it looks like, if the Padres are more inclined. Colin Callahan says no more bunts from the Padres, please. See, Colin?
See, dog.
Bob Melvin must have been listening to you. He must have woke up this morning and said, I should have listened to Colin. He knows how to manage small ball, small ball, small ball. Drew Smith.
Almost hits him.
Yeah, buries a changeup deep in the dirt. Grisham is up again. If Grisham hits a homer here, we're going to need to get him checked.
He hit.
He's a really good defensive player, which we saw last inning, but that's really why he's out there. But he's killing the Mets offensively as well this series. Good pitch from Drew Smith. A fastball ties up Trent Grisham.
Yeah. That was a
It's
bad
1-2
swing.
count. High heat from Drew Smith, just misses high. Good take from Grisham.
Yeah, that's really hard to lay off of. Grisham hit .187, second lowest in history in Major League Baseball, with 400 plus at bats, and he hits him.
Drew Smith drills Grisham in the back. Oh, man. God forbid we had a nice, easy inning in the sixth. ESPN broadcast couldn't be more negative on the Mets. Thoughts on this booth, says Colin. I mean, it's hard to be positive when you have one hit, Colin, and you're down 4-0 in a do-or-die game at home. It's a little early for the Cobra, Mikey. Jeff, is that your guy? Is that a part of the Shane train?
Oh, yeah. Well, what Cobra?
What's the Cobra?
I don't know. Maybe because he hit him with the ball. I don't know what the Cobra is.
Can't allow another BS 2-out run again. Yeah, I agree. One more run. I mean, I think this game is effectively over, but just to be not overly negative, if you let up a fifth, like, it's floodgates. There's a rip base hit from Austin Nola, who's got 2 hits on the night. It'll be first and second with 2 out. Top of the lineup, Jerkson Profar up for San Diego. The bottom of the order is killing the Mets. Oh, hands on my head. Hands on your head is the Cobra. You think it's early for that?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
But you think it's early for that?
Absolutely not. I'm right. The Cobra's.
The Cobra, it's Cobra time as far as I'm concerned. Cobra Kai all day.
I guess that makes sense actually because you make like a Cobra neck. Yeah.
Is Shane crying yet? Ian says. Not yet, but we're crying on the inside. Fastball up and in, nicks the top corner. Profar disagrees, but the Mets get a strike call there. If you're just joining us for a second, hit that like button. I'm trying to hit 20 likes on this video. We're here painting through the struggles. So we appreciate the support. Everyone joining the chat. Super appreciative as well of that. Slider inside just misses. Profar holds his swing, and it's 1-1. Seth Lugo, who's been warming up since about 7:30 p.m.
Oh my God.
Profar rolls one over to second base. McNeil coming in, and he makes the throw to retire the side. So we head to the bottom of the sixth. The Mets able to get out of that inning without allowing a run. Drew Smith
And here
navigates
comes
through 2 base runners.
Nito.
We got Escobar, Nito, and Nimmo.
Rally shoe.
Rally shoe. Oh yeah, the rally shoe worked for the
What
M.
is the rally shoe?
They said putting it on your head,
You
but
put a shoe on your head?
I'm not putting a shoe on my head.
How do you balance a shoe on your
I
head?
use the restroom. Shane Gang is here. I want to see some. Let's get a Q&A for Shane. I want to see some questions for Shane. It's getting dark for the Mets.
All right. The rally shoe is on. This better work. Because you can't really move, I guess. You got to like stay pretty still. Also, these are Nike Blazers, Stranger Things edition. Shout out Nike. No free ads. We got a Pete Davidson Taco Bell commercial. Looks like it's breakfast Taco Bell. Looks all right. 9 minutes till House of the Dragon. Probably better content than this baseball game at the moment. I'll definitely be watching that after. No spoilers in chat. We'll see. Yeah, defeated fan. I look like a defeated fan. I am a defeated fan. Ian, I'm not going to cry. There will be no tears. Just depression. Raiders Chiefs tomorrow, 8 p.m. Carr. Famously terrible in Arrowhead. So that's probably not going to be the greatest game, but I guess we'll see. Crowd still, stadium looks packed. I mean, they're waving the towels. I don't know what they're waving it for. Nothing really to celebrate. I mean, we have 1 hit. This guy's at like 60 pitches. Here we go, Musgrove with an ounce of sunblock on his ears. Oh, here we go. What's Showalter pissed about? Showalter's mad about something.
Because Musgrove has stuff on his ear.
Oh, he's calling. They're calling it?
Yeah. I saw it on the internet just now. I was in the bathroom. Did a quick Twitter check. Because I don't like to look. He's using something on his ear. Look at ESPN zooming in on his ear now. They know.
Why does it took this long?
Throw this game out the window then. It's a cheat. The guy's blatantly cheating. Ears can't sweat. I saw this on Twitter. Ears don't sweat. The inner ear skin does not sweat. So you can't actually sweat from your ear.
I mean, I don't know.
So why does he have the shiniest ears of all time then?
Touch his ear. Touch the fucker's ear. Touch his ear, yo. They're not even touching his ear.
All right, here we go.
Remember when
got
that
some
ump
drama.
like, went through that dude's hair? Do the same thing.
Definitely using something on his ear. They're going to have to finger his ear. He looks like someone who's guilty.
He does look like he. Look at his face, bro. It's the other ear, yo.
They're fingering his ears.
It's that one.
Yep.
There's nothing there, yeah. Machado's pumped.
Wow, Machado barking at the dugout. Why is his ear so shiny?
Also, do it in the first inning. Why?
Well, the Mets clearly didn't catch it in the first inning.
They don't have Twitter. Like, of course they got Twitter.
Well, that's how they found out, probably. That's why Buck was checking the baseballs earlier. Something's a little up, but who cares? Both teams are using the same thing, I guess. I mean, it looks like his ear is covered in something.
Oof.
Escobar chases on the 0-1 on the 1-0 pitch. Curveball out of the zone. He chases it, waves at it. 1-1.
Damn it.
Then he stares at a slider over the middle.
I wonder what they're saying.
He rolls it over to first, Escobar, and Musgrove gets over to cover. Shut up. I mean, all these breaking pitches are nasty.
They are nasty. The spin rate is just insane. Or you're using stuff.
I mean, now that we're gonna blame it on that. I mean, I definitely think his ears are a little glossy, for sure. Curveball misses away. Tomas Nido at the plate. It's 2-2 count. Bottom of the sixth. 1 out. Just had a long ear check.
Ear gate. That's great. Oh my God.
Nido waves at a curveball. Mets are getting sunned right now.
Oh. Oh.
Musgrove destroying the Mets right now. I mean, I do think his ear looks slick, That being said, if the umpire checked him and he's fine. Nimmo
Puts a charge into it.
and the right
Damn
fielder
it.
gets underneath it. Said shut the F up. Yikers. So we head to the 7th inning. The Mets are down 4-0. And it's smelling and looking like a morgue in Citi Field. Joe Musgrove just rebounded from an ear check and retired the Mets.
1, 2, 3.
Tomas Nido in the lineup is just not going to work next year. Just already off the bat, the Mets need to figure out the catcher position. I don't care. If you don't have faith in McCann, you need to figure out something else. If Alvarez is not a catcher, you need to figure out something else. Because Tomas Nido in the lineup is just not going to work in a playoff series. You cannot have automatic outs in the playoff series. Austin Nola for San Diego has 2 hits tonight. The bottom of their lineup has killed us all series. Our bottom of the lineup stinks. Their bottom of the lineup is killing us. And that's been the difference in this series outside of Joe Musgrove tonight pretty much sunning the Mets with his shiny ears.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Everything you just said is correct.
Killing me, man. Killing me. Sunday night, 9 o'clock, end of the weekend. And the Mets just go out without a fight so far. 6 innings of no fight. The most fight they've shown is the manager checking the guy's ear.
That
Literally.
That's all the crowd.
The closest the fans have gotten to being excited tonight is when we thought Musgrove had a chance of getting thrown out of the game. That being said, you throw someone out in the 6th inning who was using it all game, like you said, damage had already been done.
Yeah, I don't understand why. I mean, even by this inning, it could that shit
probably
could be out of his ear by now.
Yep.
Damn, I can't believe he did that.
Did this type of sniff move. Seth Lugo on the mound now for the Mets. First pitch is high to Juan Soto, the 2-hitter. Curveball, inside corner. Nice pitch from Seth Lugo. Padres just way more up for it. Just way more up for it. Their players look ready. The Mets look scared. Another curveball, in for a strike from Seth Lugo. Exactly, Eli. Where else would you rather be? There's so much you can do on the internet, but the only thing that really makes sense at this moment is watching me and Shane just wallow in our self-pity. Two-two count. Seth Lugo to Juan Soto in the top of the 7th inning. Steve McCreary, what's up, dude? You're watching us. You're watching us pour one out for the Mets tonight. It's looking real bleak. Chris Volpe, what's up, dude? Thanks for coming back. Thanks, Volt. We need the vibes. It really is dark. Soto kicks it off his foot. And, Lugo kicks it off his foot. Soto lines one off of Lugo's foot. And Juan Soto's on first base to lead off the top of the 7th. Amazing. Tremendous. Great. Grand. Wonderful. Has there ever been a shittier performance in the playoffs from a team? We have one hit.
No hit. Yeah.
We have one hit, 4 runs. The manager asked for an ear check, and the guy passed the ear test. He's throwing 89. Were those just warm-up pitches?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the Rays got bodied. Good call, Jeff. They went so quickly I didn't even remember. They played 15 innings.
Yeah, they scored 1 run and damn.
Seth Lugo to Manny Machado. Machado has an RBI tonight. Can't believe you have a shoe on your head.
Yeah, it's
That's like the least alarming thing about this game right now is that you have a shoe on your head. Oh boy. Mets baseball 2022 coming to an end before your very eyes. Volpe, I like the positivity, but as a Yankee fan, our positivities are different. Lugo hits the bottom of the zone with a fastball. Yep, Steve, that is a shoe on Shane's head.
I'm told it's called the rally shoe.
What if this is not actually a thing and they just got you to put a shoe on your head?
That would suck.
Yep, it's a hat. If you anything is a hat if you try hard enough. Foul ball from Machado, and Lugo's got 2 strikes. It's not really great posture. He just has a really flat head. The top of his head is extremely flat. Sometimes at bars, when we're hanging out, I'll just put a cup on Shane's head if there's nowhere to put mine.
Who's that up? Gibbons? Micah Gibbons is up in the bullpen.
Yeah, Michael Gibbons. It's a bullpen game here.
Fair ball.
Fair ball.
Are you kidding
down
me?
the line. It hits the... Juan Soto will go first to third. This is brutal, man. Holy crap. Machado ends up on second base. Lugo's getting lit up.
Oh, that's not good.
Literally changing the channel for a second to see if anything's happening in a football game. Oh, no. It's in the 7 millionth commercial. $7-0 mercy rule. I'm not sitting through 3 more innings on stream on a Sunday night. I love you guys. I love the Shane train for hanging out. Although the Shane train, nobody showed up this morning. So you guys only show up for Shane.
I thought Bennett was on. I saw Bennett on this morning.
Maybe Bennett popped in.
I'm pretty sure I saw Bennett.
It might have been, yeah. But the Shane train wasn't in full force this morning. I'm getting the feeling you guys are only here for Shane. And you know what? I respect that, but at the same time, come on. If you're gonna banter when I'm by myself too. Oh, Lugo with the strike on the curveball down the middle.
Hader's getting warm.
Josh Hader's warming up. Looking for a screwdriver. What type? A Phillips head or a Shane head? Yep, both very flat. Stevie Mac's always here. Yeah, Volt. Giants were great today. That's the thing I'm sticking to.
That's all we got.
Uh-oh. Eli, a Packers fan, then Volt comes in, Packer, big
Big time frauds.
It's looking like it, though. How about them G-men? 4-1. Arguably the class of the NFL besides Philadelphia Eagles, who are looking good as well. Lugo with a big strikeout of Josh Bell and a fastball down the middle, and there's one away here. A base hit effectively just all hope is lost on one base hit. Bell is just late on the fastball. Jake Cronenworth steps in. One of the few guys who really hasn't done damage yet. The NFC East is actually stacked this year, Volt. Cowboys 4-1. Eagles undefeated. Giants 4-1. Commanders commandering, but somebody's got to stink. Another 12-6 curveball, Seth Lugo. Gotta say, I mean, Lugo doesn't throw it as hard, but his curveball is moving quite a bit like Musgrove's. That 12-6 getting a lot of bite. 1-1 to Cronenworth. Fastball up and in for a strike. It's the NFC beast. It was the NFC least. Lugo with a big strikeout. High heat to Cronenworth, and Cronenworth goes down. So 2 big Ks in a row for Seth Lugo. And getting out of this inning might be the high point. Oh, Buck's walking out there. 20 pitches for Lugo. That's all he gets. Yep, Michael Givens coming on with 2 men on. And the 6th hitter is Will Myers, I believe. So, yep. Yeah, James, this is tough. I mean, 4-0. You have 1 hit in a do-or-die game. I would have, you go out with some fight. All right. You wake up tomorrow and you say they gave it their all. They at least had some moments that you look back at and you say, I can remember that. But tonight, the only thing you're going to remember from a Mets perspective tonight is Joe Musgrove's ears being rubbed down by an umpire in the middle of the game. Absolutely piss poor. I can't even confirm if the Bengals and Ravens are actually playing. There's so many commercials. Tenet on TV, Shane.
On TNT.
It's got to be one of the first times it's on TV.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, one hit. One hit by Joe Musgrove. Joe Musgrove can complete game us right now, and he would really make us look bad. He already has made us look horrible, but they have real other than just wanting to get Josh Hader in there.
I wouldn't take him out.
Why would you take Musgrove out?
I would absolutely not take him out.
Oh boy. Well, it was a hell of a weekend either way on YouTube. I had a great time. I'm going to be back probably the next stream I'll do. Maybe I'll try to do some videos, some regular videos this week. We'll see if I have the time. But other than that, next week, Giants, Ravens, 1 o'clock. That's probably the next time I will be live on YouTube. Yes, I am, Eli. My handle for Twitter, it should be in the description of this very live. And my handle is exactly the same for Instagram. So you can follow me on there. It's where I promote most of the channel stuff. Fletcher Klein, you could always stream the Braves. Nah, I think I'd rather stream like C-SPAN.
Braves,
live
Phillies.
reacting to C-SPAN.
Literally not much worse than Braves Phillies as a Met fan. Like
No, the Mets are going to lose tonight, and then you're going to have to sit through probably a 5-game Braves-Phillies series.
Oh, McCurry, I'll be back for that.
It's a Goose night. McCreary's got a nice night. You got Bengals and then Goose. Michael Givens throws a fastball right by Will Myers, and it's 0-2. It was either a base hit or a K, nothing in between.
Strike them out.
Strike 3. What'd I say? 3-pitch strikeout from Michael Givens. So Showalter does the right thing by going out there to get Lugo. Can't debate those results for Michael Givens. 2, 3, 4. This is it. This is it. Marte, Lindor, Alonso. This is it. Steve, Goose is better than C-SPAN. If Goose isn't better than C-SPAN, then we have a problem. I said I would rather not stream the Braves and the Phillies. That's something I can't watch as a Met fan. I can watch it, but I can't stream it I can't be locked into it for 9 innings and give you my true unbiased opinions that would not please you fans out there. Ravens are up 10-0. They're playing the Giants next week, so little scouting. Isn't it exciting, Giant Jet fans? Now you're like looking at the schedule like, oh, we might have a chance in that one. We might have a chance in that one.
Yeah.
Coming into the season, you were saying, nope, that's a loss, that's a loss, that's a loss, that's a loss.
I think Brady Quinn had the Jets 0-9. Fuck you, Brady Quinn. Looks like
Brady
Jets
Quinn, not the best NFL player of all time. Wow, we have Met fans. Look, there's a video of they're saying that he wiped his ear on his sleeve before they checked him because he knew he was about to get checked.
Oh, no way. Oh, shit. He wiped the shit off.
Andrew McCutcheon said, "Here we go. I guarantee Musgrove has red hot on his ears. Pitchers use it as a mechanism to stay locked in during games. It burns like crazy, and I don't know why some guys thinks it helps them, but it is in no way sticky. Buck is smart, though. Could be just trying to throw him off."
So he thinks it's like icy hot on his ear?
Yeah, it's like concentrated sauna on your skin, says Andrew McCutcheon. It's like red, icy hot. Interesting.
McCutcheon with the hard-hitting facts. What's that say?
Just everyone on Mets Twitter is looking at the ear and pointing towards that. I mean, there's no way he didn't have something on his ear. James, I agree. I mean, he had something on his ear. The visual evidence is there. There's no way you can dispute it. But that being said, maybe still get more than one hit. I don't care what he has on his ear. Bottom of the 7th, you have the 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, it was a good call from Buck to at least make sure. You don't want to, like, leave that box unchecked. But got to get some hits here, boys. Got to get some hits. Musgrove back out there for the 7th. Let's check his ear. They're showing the Musgrove, the McCutcheon tweet now on ESPN that I just read.
Oh, look at that. You buddy. Michael Ravitch.
Yep. So Musgrove and McCutcheon clearly are going to have beef after this. Wow.
Oh, that was a strike.
Clear strike, and it's 2-0 to Starling Marte. Maybe the umpire's trying to give us something back here because we feel cheated. Marte,
Right down the middle.
Yep, taken all the way. Cutter right down the middle. Camera's really getting in on Joe Musgrove now. Two 2-1 to Starling Marte, bottom of the 7th. Curveball up and in, misses. 3-1 count. Got to be your pitch. 74 pitches through 6 for Joe Musgrove. Pitch is high. Marte chases and fouls it off.
Chiseled.
Yeah, Ravitch is weird for that one. 3-2 count. Starling Marte. Got to do something here with this pitch. He takes.
All right.
And it's a ball. So Marte with a leadoff walk. Ooh, he almost went. Very close. Back in the Cobra Kai position. It feels like the most appropriate position for the current state of affairs. All right, Lindor.
There we go, Frank.
First pitch curveball. Lindor comes out swinging out of his shoes, and he waves at it.
Oh,
Another
my
curveball
God.
and the same result as a slider this time. It's 0-2 to Francisco Lindor. 2 horrible swings at 2 breaking pitches. So Lindor hits a rocket down to Will Myers. Will Myers steps on the bag, gets the out at first, tries to turn 2 with the tag play at second, and Marte is able to get in there safely at second. So the runner advances, but there is an out. Good swing from Lindor. He does hit the ball hard there. Nice play from Will Myers. All right, one out. Man on second. Pete Alonso at the dish. The only guy with a hit tonight for the Mets, Pete Alonso. Curveball in the dirt. Alonso checks his swing, able to hold up, and it's 1-0. Come on, we need base runners. At the very least, we need to keep the line moving. 1-0 to Pete Alonso. 81st pitch coming from Joe Musgrove. Marte moving around at second base. Anybody want to get a big hit tonight? Now would be the time. Slider away, and it's a ball from Musgrove. 2-0 count to Pete Alonso. We need base runners. You can't chase here. Nice, Steve. Who scored for the Bengals? Alonso drives it right at the right fielder. Marte retreats to second. 109 miles an hour off the bat of Pete Alonso, right into Juan Soto's, directly into his glove. It's looking like one of those nights, folks. It's looking like one of those nights.
Damn it.
Alonso and Lindor hit the ball hard twice this inning, and they've produced 2 outs.
Right at him.
Jeff McNeil with a runner in scoring position here. Maybe he can get the shutout out of the picture here at the very least. Not a power hitter. Notorious contact guy, so we would settle for a base hit here at the very least. Slider in for a strike.
Not good.
0-2 for McNeil. He fouls a pitch off. We're down to the last strike of the inning here for the Mets. Yeah, and it's not looking good for us Met fans right now. Hayden Hurst. Nice. Bottom of the 7th, 0-2 count to Jeff McNeil here. Musgrove working very methodically this inning. McNeil chases a breaking ball, but he stays alive, just gets a piece of it.
This is the mood for sure. Look at our faces.
Literally.
My brother just sent me that.
Just problems all over for the Metsies. 0-2 to Jeff McNeil. If the Mets go silently here, just pack it in. They'll be down their final 6 outs of the season. The 0-2 to McNeil. And he rolls it over to first. Will Myers flips it to Musgrove for the 3rd out of the inning. Musgrove dominates the Mets tonight. 1 hit. Soft contact all night, and when the Mets do occasionally hit the ball hard, someone makes a play for San Diego in the field. It's coming up roses. His ears do look less shiny now, folks. I don't know if you noticed this. 1 second.
Ears are much less shiny. Much less shiny and some high velocity hit balls there on those less shiny pitches too. I know we're grasping for straws here, but that's all we got at this time. At this time. Not good. Very much not good. Shiny ears or no shiny ears. Can't get a fucking base runner. Can't get a run. Tough. Not good.
Can't do this. 1 hit.
1 hit.
No runs. We're in the 8th now. Let's move the... Make sure you guys subscribe and like. I really do appreciate all the support, even from the Shane train. I know you guys are just Shane groupies, but I appreciate the support. We're just starting the channel back up. This is the first 10 days where we're actually dedicating ourselves to trying to produce some content every single week at the very least. We do have a full-time job that we have to worry about as well. So we're going to try. We're going to try to keep pumping out streams and hangouts. It's really what this is. These are hangout sessions. Also, we're getting our live reactions, so anything crazy happens like Eargate, it's on camera, and you get our instant thoughts instead of calculated takes. It's called hot takes, right from the hip. We shoot from the hip.
Givens still in.
Yeah, I mean, Givens only threw 3 pitches in that first at-bat. Hae-Sung Kim has been a thorn in the Mets side tonight. 2 walks, stolen base, 2 runs. Playing some good defense. So we may have an NL West battle in the NLDS, the Padres and the Dodgers, and then we'll have an NL East battle in the other series, the Braves and the Braves. So both divisions rivalries.
A 4-pitch walk.
And 3 walks on the night for Ha-Sung Kim. He's been a nice energy guy for the Padres this series. Mets don't have that type of energy. Me and Shane don't have that type of energy. I'll tell you that right now. If you go back and watch this morning stream, we were running on fumes this morning, but the vibes turned up. The game and the team, the Giants, they brought it out of me, and the stream turned up. Right now, the Mets have brought nothing to the table.
Nothing.
Me and Shane.
Jack shit.
Me and Shane. What are we gonna do? You gonna want me to punch the camera? The Mets have 1 hit. The Mets have 1 hit. I can work myself up into a rage, but it really isn't going to do anything. It's not going to make this any better. I haven't been bullish on the Mets all season. I think a lot of people have been making excuses for a team that hasn't been amazing for a while this year. I think the last month they were looking really stale. They looked like a team that accomplished something. They didn't accomplish anything, and that's very evident right now, as they're probably not even going to get out of the wild card. Givens all of a sudden is givens up his control. He can't throw a strike. Shane is just thinking about how he has to watch House of Dragons still tonight.
I mean, it's going to be... Oh.
Just make a pot of coffee and stay awake. Never sleep. Trent Grisham takes a huge cut, and he almost ended the game right there. That could have been a home run swing.
Laptop closed.
Yep. I don't even know if that would actually end the stream. We should try that one day. See if just closing the laptop effectively ends the stream right away without pressing any buttons or closing any apps. The only bright side I have is this game has moved at a little bit of a faster pace than last night.
An hour shorter.
Because the Mets have done us the courtesy of not getting any base runners whatsoever.
A full hour shorter.
They have Edwin Diaz warming up. I guess the Mets just want to play the trumpets one more time, I think. Right? We just want to get those trumpets going one more time.
We got to give the fans something to cheer for.
Can Edwin Diaz bat? Can he hit?
He'll probably do better than Nito.
That is such a clickbait title, by the way, for that Zac Efron movie. The greatest beer run ever.
Yeah.
It's probably like an adventure movie or something like that.
I think he brings beer to like Vietnam soldiers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get it. That's cool. It's a cool story, but you trying to divert the story to a beer run, call it a beer run.
The greatest beer run ever.
Givens has no
can't
control
throw a
right
strike.
now. Yep. Sad feelings, ladies and gentlemen. This is a catastrophe.
This is a catastrophe.
Jersey Jerry voice.
This is a catastrophe.
This is a
Oh, base hit by Grisham.
Grisham has 2 hits tonight and a great play in center field. Go get Givens, Buck. Go get Givens. This is a wrap. A wrap. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
This call to the bullpen is brought to you by WB Mason. Here comes the trumpets.
Met fans, just, oh my God. Next year during the Met season, if you see Met fans on Twitter in real life saying, they look pretty good regular season, I don't care about the regular season. Good baseball teams don't worry about the regular season. The Yankees are in the playoffs every single year. Their fans are not worried about making the playoffs. Their fans are worried about what happens when they get there. The Dodgers, same thing. The Astros, same thing. Those are the premier teams in Major League Baseball. If those are the teams you're trying to beat, you need to hold yourself to that standard. Met fans hold themselves to some type of consolation prize standard. Here comes Diaz with 2 men on, man on first and second. The San Diego fans are dancing to the trumpets now. They're taking the piss out of our fans. Yeah, Chris, of course that's based off a true story, but I'm talking about the clickbaity title. The title, calling it a beer run, is definitely oversimplifying exactly what goes on. It's like, I needed to get supplies to a military base, and then all this shit happens probably.
It's like his boys get drafted or something. He's like, I gotta bring my boys some beer.
Really?
Yeah, something like that.
Probably not a wise decision, honestly. I'm sorry, Shane. If you decided to enlist tomorrow and you were stuck,
you wouldn't bring me beer.
I don't think that's on the list of things that I would.
I don't
be
think I'm
trying
asking
to bring
for beer.
You. Like if you're asking for beer in general, I just think your priorities are screwed up. Number one, you should ask for whiskey or something stronger. because you probably need it if you're that desperate for alcohol. And number two, if you probably shouldn't need beer that badly as well if you're
Also, you're fighting a war.
tied up.
Like,
Yeah, well,
you
that's what I
shouldn't be
mean.
Drunk, right?
I know, I understand it. Like you need like coping mechanisms, and I obviously never served, so thank you anybody who has
Yes.
served. But
Cousin Greg.
But you know what I mean. Priorities got to be in order, and I don't know if Zac Efron's character. I'm sure he did some noble stuff, very heroic acts.
All I know,
Dude, I gotta be honest. These Wendy's French toast sticks,
they look good.
they look fire. I could eat them right now.
All I know is that on October 20th, the hierarchy of the DC power, the power
changes.
hierarchy is about to change because Black Adam.
They wanted a hero.
They wanted
They
a hero.
got Black
The
Adam.
power. What is it? What does he keep saying? The power.
The hierarchy of power in the
Yeah,
DC
that is
universe
it.
is about to change.
It's getting flipped on its head, guys.
Small ball bunt right away from the Padres.
Look at that. Colin loved that, I bet.
Austin Nola moves the runners over.
Colin
First pitch from
loved
Diaz.
that. I bet if, you know what? I bet if we had Black Adam on the Mets, we would have a chance in this game.
I mean, he would change the hierarchy of power.
He would
here.
change this lineup, bro. The hierarchy of power in the lineup would be
The hierarchy of
completely-
power in the Major League universe
would
is about to
be,
change.
it would change everything. He could hit a homer. Well, actually, it wouldn't change much. He still need to get on base. He would just hit a solo homer.
Volp, what did you think of this week's She-Hulk? Obviously, Daredevil is the GOAT, but what did you think of the episode? I mean, Matt himself is just a ledge. I heard they haven't even started filming the Born Again yet. Starts filming in February in New York.
Charlie Cox, legend.
Yeah, he's about
Charlie
to take
Cox
off.
slinging the Cox.
He's about to take off outside of just being Daredevil. Because I do think for whatever reason, even though it got like everyone who's loved superhero shows has watched the Daredevil show and loved it, it doesn't have that like, it's still kind of an underground love, you know, like not every Marvel fan has seen it even probably to this point. Yeah, they tried to go for a lighter Matt Murdock, it seemed, someone who's a little bit more content at where he is in his life at this point. But the thing is, we also, Chris, don't really know what's going. Like,
It's a very different Matt
are they
Murdock.
directly calling it canon? The Netflix stuff.
No, it's gonna be.
Are they just
reboot.
using there? So you would say just throw out the window all the knowledge. We know the character's backstory, so that's one thing we could take from it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's called Born Again, so I would assume it's gonna be an origin story.
True. So we'll see. Excited for that. At least it'll be 16 episodes, so that's exciting. All right, 2-2 count. Edwin Diaz to Jerickson Profar. Man on second and third.
Profar staying in there, fouling off hits, fouling off those good pitches from Diaz, making them work.
Got to have a strikeout here. That's why Diaz is in the game to get a strikeout. Profar is just having some really
Staying
good
in.
at-bats, man. There's a reason they're leading him off. Quality at-bat after quality at-bat. Fouls away a fastball, and we'll do it all over again. 2-2 count. Big strikeout for Diaz. Throws a fastball on the inside part of the plate, and Profar stares at it for strike three. So 2 outs. Diaz so far has come on and did the job. He's the best player on the team, not even close.
Soto slaps one for a base hit. 2 runs scored.
That's it, folks. It's 6-0. Absolutely zero fight from this baseball team tonight. Zero fight. Zero fight. I could scream, I could hoot, I could holler. I don't know if that's going to make anything better. It's not. All right, it's not going to make me even feel better right now because right now I'm just depleted. All right, I don't want to exaggerate. I'm not the Mr. like, oh, the Mets were winning the World Series this year. Never crossed my mind. I don't think they're good enough. And tonight was proof, and Friday night was proof. I'm gonna hang out and finish the stream because I want everyone to know that I sat here and I fought it out with the team, and we don't end streams early here. I think that's in poor taste. You commit to doing the game, you watch the whole game, but I gotta be honest with you, this is probably as close as I'll ever be to just bailing in the middle of a game. This is as close as I'll ever be to just ending the stream early, sad and depleted. It's Sunday night, 9:45. There's a football game on right now. There's plenty of things. House of Dragon, haven't seen it yet. Can put that on, enjoy the rest of my Sunday night. I don't have to sit here and finish out these next inevitable 5 outs. Runner stealing. Good. Soto stealing up 6 runs. I know it's a playoff game, but still, he gets thrown out by Tomas Nido to end the inning. Looks like they might look at it anyway, because Soto might have beat it out. Nope, he's out. Great throw from Nido and a good tag from McNeil. Puts it right on the ass of Juan Soto. Did you see earlier today that Daniel Jones' hand was bleeding, and then inevitably the center's butthole had red all over it?
Blood on his hand. Yes, I did see.
I think it was a fun little meme for you. And did you also see that one of the Giants' defensive backs was getting like a ass out rub down on the sideline? Did you see that as well?
I did not.
Oh, you
Oh
missed
no,
that.
I did see that.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
yes.
It was all over the
It's all
timeline.
over. He was getting a rub and tug.
If you haven't seen it yet, look up Darnay Holmes.
I was
on
seeing
Twitter.
Deshaun Watson requested a trade after he saw that video. He wants to be on the Giants now.
Yeah.
He requested a trade to the Giants.
I saw that joke. The Bengals tie it up, so we got a good second half cooking up in Baltimore at least. If you're a sports fan and you're looking to wash this taste out of your mouth, if you're a Mets fan, you can always just hop over to NBC and watch real sports, because this is not a real baseball game tonight, folks. This was one team that was showed up, ready to play, pitcher locked in, starting pitcher locked in, lineup, good at bats, hitting the ball hard. Mets have one hit. Disgraceful. One hit. Seriously, just non-competitive. Just not competitive.
One hit?
No fight.
Might as well throw Musgrove back out there.
I mean, he could have pitched a complete game. They're already thinking about their next series. That's the only reason.
Name your top 3 Mets players from 08. David Wright. 08's a shit team, isn't it?
I mean, it's Wright, Beltran, Reyes, still on the team at that point.
Yeah.
Nope, Steve, they didn't show up to play at all. They didn't even give us a split second where we thought we were going to win the game tonight. First inning on, we were behind. Horrible, horrible offense. The pitching hasn't shown up either. Diaz in that spot, I mean, listen, the game's over now. Over. 4-run lead, maybe you fight back.
So you had a
Joe
career night.
Not a career night, a historic night.
Historic, legendary, Hall of Fame night. They're taking that ball and putting it in Cooperstown.
Shane, remember any of your Mets poems in 7th grade? That would be fun if you have any Mets poems for us to share.
I don't. I probably had a bunch, though.
Trent Grisham is the MVP of the series.
I'll tell you what, that 06 series hurts more than this.
Well, that series, at least you thought you had a shot. The Mets didn't even give us a chance to get excited tonight. I know our energy levels were going to be low to start because we both had a long weekend. We were on stream for 5 hours last night. Took a lot out of us. But eventually the game goes on. If your team gives you some reason to be excited, you'll get excited. The Mets did not do that tonight. 0-2 count from Robert Suarez to Mark Canha here in the bottom of the 8th inning. There's a 100-mile-an-hour fastball right by Canha. Strike 3. This team stinks, man. But they won 100 games, Mike. Mike, they won 100 games. Why are you so negative? Because if you watch the game, if you watch the rest of the league, the Mets don't impose their will on baseball teams. They just don't. This year, they destroyed the bad teams. They had a couple of good series early in the year, but they really, they didn't dominate good teams this year. They didn't. When they had to beat the Braves, when the Braves were trying to win, they couldn't do it. And that was the first bad omen.
Yeah, getting swept by the
Literally,
Braves.
Alonso is the only guy who's had a couple of competitive at-bats tonight, and that he's hit the ball hard a few times. Other than that, nobody's done one thing right tonight in the Mets uniform. Spin zone, the Giants and Jets tomorrow. It's a victory Monday. The Jets are 3-2. Jets look great today. Defense looked really good against the third
Did beat
stringer.
a third stringer, though. But
hey, listen, as a Jet fan,
win's a win.
you take all the wins you can get, and you got 3 of them already this year. So you can't complain there. Absolute paint from Robert Suarez. This guy looks like one of the best relievers in the game. Throwing absolute cheddar. Yeah, Delgado was a baller. He probably would have got a hit tonight. Tell you who won't. Vogelback.
Was Billy Wagner the closer?
Probably. Who cares?
B-Wags?
We're on to the Knicks and the Giants and the Jets and the Yankees. Maybe we'll do a Yankees stream. I'm not a Yankees fan. I am a Mets fan, obviously, so I'm devastated. But we cover the New York sports landscape on this channel. I think a Yankee stream might work if we get some Yankee fans in the house. Vogelbach pops one up a mile high in the sky. Machado is running underneath
Man, he's
it.
got it.
Makes the play for the second out. Oh my God, Paul! Can we get Tom Seaver to pitch? Let's see if we can get like a night at the museum situation and turn that statue into a pitcher. Holy shit, they stink. Oof. We have to go through a full another inning.
I know.
6-0, 1 hit for the New York Metropolitans. Putting a shoe on your head did absolutely nothing, by the way, Shane Gang.
It didn't work.
Now you guys need to send. I want you guys to @ me on Twitter with a picture of you with a shoe on your head. If you don't do that, you're a fraud. It's only right. Your friend Shane sat here with a shoe on his head. Your friend Shane sat here with a shoe on his head for a long time because you guys advised him to. You said it would bring out a rally. And
It almost did.
No,
We had a little
almost
bit of-
my
yeah.
ass. We had 1 hit. Almost my ass. We had 1 hit.
Paul LaDuca. Oh my god.
101 miles an hour on the outside corner. This guy is filthy, Robert Suarez. And the Mets go in order, so they're going to get 1 hit tonight, folks. There's no way around it. I bet you if the Padres had the option, they would just forego hitting in this inning, and they would just say, all right, let this guy go out there and get 3 more outs in a row right now.
That's what I would do.
What else do they have to prove? 6-0. This man is packing his bags on stream, ladies and gentlemen. He is so ready to get the F out of here and start his Monday and watch House of Dragon and go to sleep. that he's packing his bags on camera saying, I can't wait till this ends. And guess what's going to happen right now? The Mets are going to have like a 10 to 15 minute inning where they can't get 3 outs.
Fuck. Does Diaz come back out?
Might as well. Actually, no. You might as well protect the guy. If he last thing, you know what would be the perfect chef's kiss as a Met fan tonight? You throw Diaz out there again, and then you find out he needs Tommy John tomorrow morning. Wouldn't that be just like absolutely the full circle Met fan experience? Horrendous night. And it all started with Friday. Listen, we can get mad. It shouldn't have come to this. You have Max Scherzer on the mound. He gives up 7 runs. Series was effectively ended at that moment. We fought back yesterday. It was a good showing. All that jazz. But you know what?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. All for nothing. Got to win 2 games. The Mets didn't do it. Like, do you think, how many hot dogs do you think Vogelback sneaks in the dugout? There's no way he's not eating during a game.
I have to see Machado one more fucking time. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I wish I could get pissed off and say F you to them, but they're just stomping all over us tonight. At least they're getting a shot of Madison Square Garden, home of the New York Knickerbockers, who are going to come save the day in a couple of weeks.
Rangers open season against the Lightning at home next Tuesday.
Vogelback is downing glizzies in the clubhouse right now. Probably. Might as well. Trevor May is coming out. Foul ball from Machado on the first pitch from Trevor May. I want to thank all you guys for hanging out with us this weekend. It's been a lot of fun. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do 3 games in a weekend again. Listen, this is not for the faint of heart. But I will say I had a great time. Every single stream brought its own energy, its own type of feeling. This is the only loss that we're going to absorb of the weekend, and somehow it is bigger than all of them combined. So the Mets season is officially over. But everybody who popped out, what's an outrageous statement, Steve? What's an outrageous statement? Josh Hader just getting a bullpen session in. I wouldn't even waste his time. Oh, Steve. Yeah, no, the Knicks are saving the city. Because they're the only team that everyone at the same time cares about, besides you. And that's because you just don't like good things in life. You're a Mets fan, you're a Jets fan, and you're a Nets fan. Fun fact about the Nets, they have less NBA championships than the New York Knicks. Did you know that?
Ooh, Machado oblique.
Oh, perfect. So Machado gets hurt. Not perfect. Like, I don't want to see a great player get hurt, even though he's destroying us. The damage is already done. Yeah, the Ets curse is real and strong.
The Ets curse? What other teams are Ets?
Jets and Nets.
Nets, yeah. Machado going in the clubhouse.
I'm sorry, Steve. Are you talking about the ABA? Are you talking about the same league that Jackie Moon played in? No, the Knicks are not a circus. Cut it out. You don't know what a circus is. The Knicks were a circus 5 years ago. They may not be that good, but that's not a circus. Circus means there's a lot of craziness happening that makes them clownish.
Circus 101 with Mike.
There you go. And usually there's peanuts, elephants, and clowns. Yep.
And they smell bad too. Circuses smell
I'm
bad.
not a circus guy at all.
I've been to a Barnum and Bailey and MSG
I
before.
probably went once as a child, and that's all I needed to see.
Yeah, it smelled really bad.
Smells like elephants. Popcorn isn't even that good.
That's strike 3.
You don't know what a circus is because you're not a Knicks fan. If the Knicks circus, you know when it's a circus for the Knicks. It's not one right now. Not a circus. Might be some. When you say they're mid, that's better than when you say they're a circus. Circus is just factually not true. Mid, maybe there's truth behind that. Kentucky, Colorado, ABA legends.
Kentucky Colonels.
Kentucky Colonels. My bad. Looking from long away. Top 3 circus acts. Sigmund and Freud, or Sigmund and Freud, whatever his name is.
Circus Olay.
Circus Olay and Blue Man Group, because they're in Las Vegas. No, they're in New York too. Blue Man Group.
That's a good 3 right there.
I don't think Blue Man Group has anything to do with the circus, but hey, that's a pop fly, and the Mets are going to get a quick 1-2-3 inning from Trevor May. So maybe Trevor May should be the opening day starter next year.
Seems
At
like
this
better
rate,
than, yeah.
the Padres are going to bring out Josh Hader for a victory lap. McCreary has clowns packing in car, elephant shit, and tightrope walking. That's a good 3. And now I know what you're saying. So let's go with that. Let's go with elephant shit is definitely in there. Chris Angel, that's a good shout. David Blaine, another good shout. Let's go with cotton candy, freshly spun cotton candy.
David Blaine.
I don't know why, but I think of peanuts, popcorn, and cotton candy at the circus. For whatever reason, those are the go-to snacks as you breathe in elephant dung.
And potentially watch a lion maul.
Yeah, I mean, if you're lucky, you get the good
Only
tickets.
the lucky ones get
Only
to
if
see
you
the
pay
mauling.
for the good tickets do you get to see a human being mauled by a lion.
I actually, in Vegas, I saw David Copperfield at MGM Grand. His show. It was sick, actually.
Oh, wow. Sounds cool.
Illusionist, David Copperfield.
Yeah,
remember
I've
him?
heard of
Yeah,
him.
it was
Original
wild. Yeah, it was sick, actually.
Original magician. All right.
He did some crazy shit.
Can the Mets watch the Mets load the bases here? They're going to, load the bases, make this, a long, drawn-out end to the game and end to their season.
Look at that, a Lindor commercial for New Balance. Pretty
Steve thinks
shitty
about
timing.
20 clowns getting out of a tiny car. Steve, whenever you're down on your luck or feeling a little bit sad, do you just think about clowns exiting a car in droves? And does that turn your frown upside down? Please let us know. Josh Hader coming in for the not the Brewers, the Padres, to finish off the Mets season. You have a better chance of me growing wings and flying out of here right now than the Mets coming back. Good. I'm happy, Steve. I'm happy that makes you happy. Clowns getting out of cars is a funny visual. Balloon animals, yeah, that's a good one.
Oh my god.
Perfect guy to start the rally, Tomas Nido. They'll never expect it.
How do you not pinch hit here with Alvarez? At least someone who can hit the ball.
Yeah, right? Why wouldn't you pinch it with Alvarez and then it God forbid, if you needed to use a catcher in the 10th, you bring in McCann. But that ain't happening. You worry about that another time. They effectively brought Francisco Alvarez along for the ride. They didn't
Exactly.
trust him, didn't use him, didn't have any key spots. Two-seamer right down the middle for Josh Hader for a strike as the first pitch to Tomas Nido in the last inning of Mets baseball for 2022. Am I being pessimistic, guys? Am I being too pessimistic saying that the game is over? It's 6-0 in the bottom of the ninth. Met Twitter police will tell you, guys, be positive. Guys, be positive. Shut up. You don't know anything about baseball. Team was never good enough. One and one to Tomas Nido in the bottom of the ninth. Yeah, Steve, Alvarez will be an expert in striking out and getting out in the playoffs next year. He's seen all of his teammates do it. He'll be the best at doing it next year because he's had the tutelage of all these great veterans to show him how to get out. Yeah, Steve, definitely we should be positive, right?
He's lucky to get a piece of that.
We're not lucky he got a piece of that. Put us out of our misery, please, Josh Hader. Strike out the side and end this game. I want this to be a one. And they're not going to come back. So unless they come back and win it, which would be my ideal scenario, everybody, before you throw me out the window, just end it quickly so we don't have to play this song and dance game anymore. Eduardo Escobar looks like a kid who has to go back to school after a long summer vacation tomorrow. He's done. Nito strikes out on a fastball at his eyeballs.
Oh, for 4Ks for Nito? He might. Golden sombrero.
I think he made contact once, but who knows? They stink, man.
They
the
keep
Mets
showing
stink.
that
Guy paid like $3,000 for his ticket, and he wore like the Padres Miami Vice jersey. God bless all those people on the 7 train tonight. God bless. Shout out to you guys for going out there and supporting the team. I mean, the stands are empty now. If Cohen puts up a banner for this year, I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, I doubt he does. So far, Steve Cohen at least has not been tone deaf. He listens to the fans. I think he'll know that.
He's gonna be pissed too, definitely.
I think he'll know that the fans won't respond well to that. 1999 and 2016 banners need to go. Embarrassing. Yeah, the wild card banners are a joke. You accomplish nothing. It's a sign of you not doing anything in the first place that you hang those banners. It's 0-2. Is it 0-2 or 1-2? It's 0-2 to Brandon Nimmo. Ladner, the gamer, at least hockey's starting, so you can root for the Islanders.
Yeah, well, that's true.
That's true, but that's a long season as well.
Yeah. They had a tough year last year.
Did the Islanders add anybody? Or no? Kind of the same team.
It's pretty much same. Just a couple young guys they brought up.
That's it. That's not exciting either.
Nope. Not at all.
I would like to take a 48-hour nap after this game. I wish that was an option. I wish that were an option. Unfortunately, life goes on. But the Mets didn't show up. Jacob deGrom gets a W in Game 2. But other than that, I don't understand the line of thinking for San Diego getting Hader some work here. You're going to have to use him quite a bit, most likely, in the series against LA. I mean, the Padre fans are definitely going to be asking if Musgrove should be the Game 2 starter. Who pitched last night for San Diego again?
Blake Snell.
Blake Snell, exactly. So I would probably go with Musgrove over Blake Snell.
Definitely. Absolutely. Blake Snell walked like 5 dudes.
Yeah, Steve, I mean, basketball season is approaching us. You know you'll get excited once they start tipping off and you start seeing your guys play big minutes. Nimmo rolls over to short. Hai-Sung Kim throws him out for the second out. The Mets are down to their last out of the season, everybody. Shane and I are going to be ending the stream very quickly after this third out. You guys got to understand, your boy has been talking his face off the last 24 hours. Again, really appreciate all the homies in chat. The Shane Train, Steve Larson, appreciate you. McCreary as one of the biggest chat guys we got. Appreciate you popping in late. Hopefully the Go Bengals, Houday. Hopefully the Bengals finish off the Ravens. But yeah, end of the Mets season. Nothing good to say for tonight. 1 hit as we stand right now with Starling Marte in an 0-1 count as he takes a fastball up and in for a strike.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for having me on. These past other could have been better.
This might be,
obviously,
Shane
thanks
Train.
for having me on.
Shane Train, I don't know when we'll see Shane again because, the only team we share together are the Mets.
And they just lost.
But who knows? We'll try to get Shane back to do some type of content in the future. I really appreciate Shane coming through. I don't know if I would have been able to get through this whole game by myself. So just
I don't
having
think I
you-
would have, to be honest, if I was watching this.
Exactly. So you know what? I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate all the guys in the chat. 0-2 to Starling Marte in the bottom of the ninth. The Mets down to their last strike.
Jets Giants don't play, right? They don't play this year.
The Jets and Giants do not play in the regular season
That would
this
have
year.
been fun, damn.
Yeah, that would have been a good game to do. Hopefully in the future they do
Yeah,
play
that
so
would
we
have
can
been
get a stream.
sweet, actually.
But
Because they've played before.
make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. The handle should be the same. It is in my description of this video below. So check that out. Follow me on Twitter. Stay tuned to all the content when the next stuff's coming out. When the next live stream will be. Most likely Giants game next week. I don't think we'll get a Yankees stream in this week. I kind of want to see if the Yankees can advance and play the Astros. Then maybe we'll get a couple Yankee fans on to do a Yankee stream just to take that in and see how it goes. But Met fans, we're finished. It's been, I would like to say it was a great season. Really bittersweet ending. It was a fun team to root for all summer. But if you really know baseball and you really know what goes on around the league and how these other teams are built, these other teams are not breaking sweat until they get to the playoffs. And the Mets had to really fight and grind just to get into the wild card. And you know what? Going out like this without a fight in a deciding game, not much to be said. Not much to be said. Not a lot to break down. Just the better team won this series. Padres were undoubtedly better 2 of the 3 nights.
Oof, Ump gets rocked.
Marte
rightfully
just staying
so.
alive here, delaying the inevitable. He does not want to make the final out of the season. That's really the mindset of Starling Marte right now.
What was Marte's deal? What did he sign this year for us? How many years?
That's a good question. What was the Marte contract? Steve Larson, are you able to look that up real quick? How many years do we have Marte?
I don't know. I think 3, maybe?
It's definitely not a 1-year deal, so I would imagine we have him again.
They did.
Yeah,
They
the
beat us
Padres
both
are a bad
series.
matchup, and they have 3 legit starters, man. Like, Musgrove is better than Chris Bassett. We saw that tonight. It was on full display.
Yep, 100%. I mean, the man pitched a historic game.
Yeah, I mean, he gave up 1 hit to the Mets. I don't know if the Mets have been 1 hit all season, and if they have, it was only probably once or twice in a full 162-game season. So Musgrove had the A stuff tonight. Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. Let's go
It's like intense
Mets.
danger.
4-year deal for Marte. Thanks, Steve. And
Okay.
Volpe, 4 years, $78 million.
Thank you, Volpe.
He's 33, so we have him until he's 36.
All I know is that the hierarchy of power.
And there's the final
There
out
it
of the
is.
Mets season. Marte rolls over to Machado, slips out of the box, and gets thrown out of first base. Absolute domination from the San Diego Padres. 10 hits, 6 runs for San Diego. 1 hit, 0 runs for the Mets. No doubt about it. The better team won tonight. Nothing to be said. I could hoot and I could holler and I could kick and I could stomp. But when you get dominated from pitch 1 to pitch 2001, it's a wrap. Nothing to complain about. I don't want to hear about Musgrove's ear. I don't want to hear about the timing issues that the Padres disrupted Bassett. They just got sunned. The Mets couldn't get hits, and that's that. Thank you again. Last time I will say is thank you everybody who joined me this whole weekend. We're going to be back. Stay tuned to everything on Twitter. Stay tuned to me on Instagram. Stay tuned to the channel in general. We'll be doing more live streams. Definitely every Giants game we can possibly do. Knicks coming up. We'll do some Knicks games and all that other good stuff as the season comes along. So thank you guys for staying with me this whole weekend. It was a tough one tonight. We bounce back next season. Hopefully, who knows? A lot of time to go between then and there. So enjoy the rest.